How's it going, everyone? My name is TechSupportSparky, which you probably know that because you stopped by. We're gonna do some Minecraft tonight, some administrative work, which I've been a little shy to do, a little worried to do, so I've been avoiding it for the longest time, even though I still run the server in the background. Oh, the music's stopping. Let me switch songs here. Even though I still run the server and I regularly do administrative work, and I'd like to be able to stream that, but I just had a not too fun experience in the past doing it. You should have corrupted music for your beginner background music. I do chiptune music when I have corruption streams. I think for the Minecraft I could just do common stuff, you know? But I like the suggestion. How's it going, Charlock? Hope you're doing well today. We're just be doing just some admin stuff, so nothing too corrupty, if you know. But yeah, I'm excited for today. So let's go ahead and switch scenes here. I'm gonna keep the music running, however, because, well, I don't actually know how loud it should be. That's probably loud enough. I'm gonna turn down on my end though. Alright. So Wasabi convinced me temporarily to install a shader pack, and I'm not gonna be using the shader pack extensively. I'm only going to use it as an example of what Wasabi Tonic can see. So let me go and get all my windows set up here. Give me just a moment. I gotta be able to see chat while I'm streaming, so I use a nice little program called On Top Replica to capture it. And I got that all captured. I've got my own Big Dig project coming up. Now that I've got all the materials, I need Haste 2 Beacon. Good luck on that. I don't know a single thing about beacons. I've never used them. I never, I understand their purpose, and like, you can have those modifiers, but I've never used them personally. But that sounds exciting. I mean, hell yeah. Good luck in the big project. With Haste 2 on top of any of the shovels or picks or anything like that you got going on, that is probably extremely fast. So first thing, I have the shader pack on now, which I'm gonna flick off because I don't like it on. But since Wasabi is spoiled all the time, I'm gonna use that as a lighting example for when we get going. So this is what stuff normally looks like. First thing I wanted to work on though was just in here. So we're gonna do time set nights. And I want to take a look at the lighting situation here, because if we do throw on that shader, which I'm going to keep flicking on and off, I apologize about that. Hopefully it doesn't take too long in between each time we flick it on and off. It might though, as it is now. And if you look up here, like the lights on the ground look kind of nice. We got this glowstone thing going on. It's kind of hidden with the glass and the trees there. But it's just too dark and gloomy up there, so we're going to change things up there. I think I'm being drowned out. Let me turn down the music a tiny bit more. There we go. A little more peaceful. Alright, so what to do up here? We could do some kind of lighting, and I think if we do maybe lighting off to the edges, so it's still by the glass, but not quite, how would you describe that? Not directly shining in, so not like right on top of the glass, but something like that. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, that's not too bad. As long as we keep it minimum, and we might even take it further away, a couple blocks away. How about like down there maybe? Yeah, it's not so bad. It has a little bit of a warm feel. Maybe we'll just do 2 of them. Is this equal? No, it's not. Oh, let's try to make a little platform out here. So let's take this brick. Is it just 1 down? Yeah, there we go. Hopefully that's symmetrical. And no, I want it on all 4 sides. So let's also do this. And 2 there. And this, and 2 there. A little bit of nicer lighting, I think. A little bit warmer. We might also do something in the corner there. I want to make a record disc farm so that I can start selling them at Spawn Town. I know Wasabi would probably be your biggest customer for that because he's so excited to play the discs, and yeah, he doesn't have many. And I remember when he heard that you could have a disc farm, he couldn't believe it. Also, neither can I. I don't actually know how they work entirely. So I would be excited, A, to see the farm, and B, to see what results from the farm. That'd be a pretty cool shop in my opinion. I think the dark center is nice. I think the roof is looking alright. Something makes me want to put like a hole right there. How does that look? Maybe that? Compare those 2 corners. Yeah, that's a little bit of light to it. Okay. 4 corners. Make it all symmetrical, and yeah, that's something. It's not flush with the roof, so this bit is like actually indented, whereas this is not so much. It's not into the roof, but I think it looks nice because it has some variation. Mojang should really just add jukeboxes to accept music discs through hoppers so you can cue music. That is an awesome idea, actually. That's a fantastic idea. That has to be modded, I imagine, right? Also, is this music from Pokemon Mystery Dungeon? No, I love Mystery Dungeon with a passion, though. This is just Stardew Valley. That's not a bad idea for a song, though. I mean, shoot, I might cue that up. Alright. Weather, sun. Oh, I got a notification. So I have a couple Discords that I'm associated with, and a couple of them. Hey, Royal Nappa, how you doing? Nappa! Super Nappa, how you doing? A couple of those Discords that I'm associated with give you @here notifications, @everyone notifications when people go live. I am not used to it, and I think it's more bother than it's worth. I'm looking for clear inventory. There we go. Clear inventory, TechSpark. I think it's just a lot of noise, you know? You don't really need to be notified every single time someone goes live. I'm also associated with a couple Discords that just constantly post @everyone notifications, and it is the most annoying thing. And it's something I try to avoid in Odd Brew as much as possible. I think I've got Wasabi down the same road. Alright, so this is the thing we were working on last time before we got rudely interrupted. And I started liking the indoor of this. We do need to add some lighting, as you can see with the shader that Wasabi has installed. It's still a little dark in here. Let me grab a wand, and we can just take a look at these walls when they're actually barred in. We'll just do walls, dirt. So, oh, I guess it didn't go all the way up here. That's fine, we can just look down here. It has warm lighting, but I don't think the lighting down here is enough, and we also have to, what would you call that? Kind of hide these little inserts that are in the ground. And I don't think there's going to be a very pretty way of doing this, but we're going to try to avoid anyone actually seeing the outside of this building so we can kind of make it look ugly. Don't need to make it look pretty at the moment. That could be a later project. But I think that, I mean, let's actually take a limited approach. We don't need all this excess stone. Just a little bit of hiding. So it's a low-hanging fruit. I think that'll look nice. I remember when Wasabi was trying to use a wooden axe. At the start, he kept doing world edit. We actually didn't install world edit either. It was with, I think it was with fucking, what do you call it? Permission X? No, not Permission X, of course not. Essentials X. It was with Essentials. But it was only the one plugin. We didn't actually have World Edit installed whatsoever, so it was weird for both of us. I couldn't figure out why it was. But yeah, he was getting first position set constantly. He's like, I don't know what's going on. Poor Wasabi. He's gonna be going live, I think, in a few minutes here, if he hasn't gone live already. He's gonna be streaming on here as well. At least that's when he wants to start with. At the moment, we just got Proton on the server. He's live? Oh, you already beat me to it. I remember he said he wanted to go live right around the same time I was. I was deciding on a corruption stream tonight or doing a little bit of Minecraft. It's been so long since I've done Minecrafts and corruptions, to be honest. But I'm feeling the mood for some Minecraft. It's been too long since I've done any of it. He went live just after you started, so you beat him. Hey, I beat him! Hell yeah. You can't win against Wasabi, though. You beat him in one category, and he'll beat you in 10 others. Easily. Okay, there's our low-hanging fruits. I think that looks alright. Let's go ahead and remove this. Well, actually, we can take a look. So it helps remove some of the natural light that's coming in, that's peeking in, so that looks alright. We may still stick with torches, because that adds nice warm glow to things. Especially over glowstone, because glowstone can be kind of a little bit too much. Like we stick this on the wall. It's a little bit too bright, I think. So. This, and I need that. That and that. Okay. Had my last final earlier today. Oh, I'm jealous. That's right, you guys are done already. So I'm out for the semester. I'll be leaving work at summer camp at the new archery, as the new archery director from June 2nd to July 3rd. Hey, I wish you so much luck. That sounds like so much fun to be out in the sun at a, it's a Boy Scouts camp, right? That sounds amazing. And I hope it is amazing, to be honest. Also, congrats on the last final. Hopefully you get good grades. I think I'm in my 6th week of the quarter, and I have 11 weeks total, including finals week. What am I doing? Just cut this. So I got a little bit more to go. Hopefully not too much, though. But then I'll be finally done, too, and I'll be heading back to California around the time that I'm finished up here. I'll be there for about 3 months, I think. So I'm excited. I love being back home. You're gonna be in the Texas heat, though. Oh boy. I was in Texas around June, July of, I think it was my last year, my senior year of high school. I really just wanted to go traveling, and I wanted like a maturing experience. I wanted to go across the country. And I was visiting a friend in Texas at the time, so it was a reason to go out there. But oh my god, I was in the sweltering heat. I'm in this old 95 Suburban that just had its AC compressor blowouts, and the AC compressor is part of the serpentine like belt loop. So belt loop broke. The plastic that was, or I guess the rubber that was holding the entire loop together, the serpentine belt, melted on my engine. AC compressor gone. I had to buy a cheap one that would just spin on its axis so I can actually just get a belt on there to drive it home. And oh my god, it was probably 110 degrees in that car driving 90 miles down the interstate when I didn't even think the car could go over 50. it was not too good time. Not good timing? Oh yeah. No, not the best for probably either of us. But hey, I hope even though it probably will be hot, being at summer camp, hopefully we'll be able to, jump in a lake every once in a while or have some way of cooling off. Fingers crossed at least, right? Okay, I started building this, but I just realized I don't like it. Let's go with hardwood, every other one here. Wasabi's doing Oho! Oh, he told me he was going... He is doing Oho! I'm gonna message him. I'm gonna say, you left me alone. I was telling him if any requests to join the server come through, I'm just gonna push him to his stream. Because I hate dealing with that. I think my whitelist command is up. How would I even call that? I guess I could do it from here. Whitelist. Yeah. I tell them just to join the server. Which in itself probably isn't the best either. Hey, can I join the server? I mean, absolutely you can. Here. Whitelist. Charlock 47. There you go. No one's ignore the fact that didn't work. Wait, you are on the server though, right? That's not your probably Minecraft name. If you'd like to though, feel free. I mean, that's absolutely, I'm A-okay with you joining. It's just dealing with all the other requests because we have to keep an eye on people that jump in for obvious reasons. We do have block logging, so in case they do kind of mess around with us, we can redo the stuff that they want. The correct command is OP Charlock47. Okay. DOP Wasabi Tonic. Got it. Oh, I think I made a mistake. This should be one off, shouldn't it? Does this work? Well, I don't want two next to each other. Oh, this is gonna be a problem. Okay, let's do this. Fixing it now so it isn't a problem later. And what I was going for earlier is sort of a circular room of sorts. I guess we got kind of this hallway going on. We could extend this out further. I like how it looks right now. Let's do weather day. Or time day. Weather day. Okay. Knock all this out. There's probably a much faster way to do this too. Like just copying these bricks over and pasting one by one. But I do things the slow way. Probably just clicking through all this actually. Oh, we can also probably turn off the shader too. Video options, shaders, off. It just gets in the way when you're trying to build, I think. Man, I hate the weather when the weather is night. Oh, I know, it's the worst, isn't it? When the weather is night or when the time is hot, I mean, I hate hot time. I would take cold time over hot time any day. I mean, I think that's just like the normal Jamaic way, if you know what I mean. Oh, I can already see how Wasabi kind of gets spoiled with these graphic mods because man, already it kind of looks like meh when you switch over. I gotta make it look good in classic Minecraft first, and then I can swap over the shader and make it look alright. Does redstone stop spawners still, or is that torches? Stop spawners? I think it's torches. I don't know if redstone will stop that. Give TechSpark spawner. Spawn. Bat. No, it's an egg. I don't know how to test that. I don't know what the block is. Oh, I get myself 64 bad eggs. That's wonderful. Just go and drop those. Give TechSpark. Oh god, what is it even? It's a block. Spawn? No. Spawn. Spawn. No, not creeper. Spawn dolphin. Oh, I love those. It's all light. Okay, that answers our question. Yeah, spawners are not controlled by redstone. All light sourced. All light sources. I always thought it was that you're just physically trapping in the spawner, so all you needed was to put torches all around the spawner, and they can't get out because there's objects around it. That's definitely not the reason why. It's just the fact that there's light around that area. But I guess whatever works. You learn it one way, or you learn it the other. Okay, I'm kinda happy with that. I gotta adjust this one too, so let's just cut all this. Cut. Put the middle one in. Why are you making this look like a survival build? Oh, you mean like the building itself? I don't know. I kinda like the wooden, homey feel. Like I could've gone like flashy and, you know, glass everywhere and water and stuff like that. I like the wooden structure. That's kind of what I guess I default to, whatever I'm building. I usually, what I build in is the snowy regions. So I'll either make just stuff out of like nicer cobble, or stone itself, or wood. Whatever's nearby. Okay, cool, I'm happy with that. Let's build these back up. And I'll do detailing later, this is just the groundwork, if you will. Oh wait, I want this indented, don't I? Yes. Also, why did I choose a different type of wood? I had a decision for that, but I can't remember why it was. I think I just wanted a different look to the next room. So like this section is now finished, and we have, I guess, a lighter room. Oh, I remember why. It's because this previous room looked so dark when I was here. And I was like, okay, the next area has to be a bit lighter, has to be welcoming, more open. That's why I switched over to, I think this is birch. Oak. Professor Oak. One of the best professors, if you will. Wasabi's getting all excited about the, I can't even say new Pokemon. Well, I guess Sword and Shield, he was getting excited about all that. I haven't played Minecraft. I haven't played Pokemon ever since, like, Generation 3, Emerald, Ruby, stuff like that. So I'm very far behind on the history. Although I am excited for Detective Pikachu, for sure. Professor Birch, Professor Spruce, Professor Dark Oak. I need more wood types. Professor Acadia. Wait, oh no, I didn't pronounce that right. Alright, Google. You're gonna do this for me. Akakia. Google Translate. I gotta type it in again. Sia.
Acacia.
Acacia. Professor Acacia. Okay, you gave me a phonetic spelling there. Thank you. I appreciate that because I don't think I would have got it myself. TechSupportSparky at TechSupportSparky. Was that to draw my attention to it? I'm a little slow. Okay, we'll do the latter half of this later. Read it. Acacia. Achaka. Achacha. Professor Achacha. Okay. So this part's good. Let's once again have this next section kind of indented so we can keep the logs going upwards. This is all fine. And we can even just copy this, it'll probably make it faster. Copy. And paste. And paste. That way we don't have to sit there and do this all one by one. Yeah, I can paste it there too. Okay, so it's gonna be, oh, kind of off by 1. Actually, I kind of want to increase the length of this. It'll be okay. We'll just do that. Alright. And then on the inside, we're once again going to do this. Is this Animal Crossing music? No, just still Stardew. I think I'm just doing the whole original soundtrack. This is the Wizard's Tower, if I'm correct. So when you visit the wizard. I love Animal Crossing too. I usually use the New Leaf soundtrack for any of my my intros. Wall, what kind of plank is this? Oak. Walls, oak. Plank. It's not gonna let me do that, is it? Walls, oak, plank. What is this? Give oak. It's not gonna let me do that. Why does Stardew sound like everything else? I know, right? I do like the music of it a lot, though. I think they do a good job. Or, Chucklefish does a good job. If you haven't seen, Chucklefish was offering a job to someone, and they were like, hey, if you want to work for Chucklefish, I'm working on just, I'm looking for a person that's able to do networking, human resources, community management, and like 2 other things. It was asking for like a 5-person job. And I was like, oh my god. Hopefully he finds like a rock star like that, because he's only looking for like 1 person, but still though. Jesus. Okay. Give text bark, oak, planks. That's what I'm looking for. Walls, oak planks. Oh my god. Oak planks. Thank you. Oh, I'm so bad at that. Alright. I'll leave the room there too. So let's copy this over. Actually, we can't flip it in the copy paste, so I actually have to manually do this again. Let's see, we're aligning with this one. And the same heights. We'll probably increase the roof size later on, but for now it's alright. As the groundwork, it's okay. Okay, get all those walls in. And we'll just get rid of that one. Actually, that worked out kind of well, because then this one's going to also be blocks in. Okay. And I just now realized how close these are together. I think we're going to eliminate... What's the gap size on this? I think this is a pretty good gap size. 4. So, let's get 4 in here. Maybe even 5. Can we fit that in? It'll be different sizes, but I think that'll be alright. It's off by 1, yeah. And copy and paste. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's always going to be off by 1, which is no fun. Yeah, that works. I gotta figure out what to do with this corner because it's kind of... Well, I guess this one is the same. It's fine, I'm worrying about nothing. Okay, that's our middle. And now we have an appropriate gap that doesn't look ridiculous. And let's fill this in with a wall. Grab, and walls. Oakplex. Great. There's our walls for the long section. What do we put here? I guess we could just do, yeah, why not this? Can't do a log anyway, it would look weird. Move this arena out of the way, I keep running into it. Here. Wasabi also requested that we work in the arena at some point, so I will probably do that. Make this improved. He wants... Oh, what does he keep calling it? A... Spoosh. Splush. I don't remember the name of it. Oh, jeez. Messed up on this. This is 1 block higher. That's annoying. I just realized the arenas are 1 block higher than one another. Sploosh, I think? It is the Java version. What's going on? Cut. Okay, got that. We're just gonna put it way out here so we don't have to deal with it anymore. Yeah, we're on Java 1.13.2. Still, yeah. It's gonna take actually probably quite a while for us to actually transition as well. There's a couple plugins that are still taking a bit of time to update. I'm doing well myself. Doing a bit of a relaxing day today. I usually do corruptions most of the time, but this is sort of a more relaxed experience for me. I'm the server owner, so I work on... I usually administrate, but I usually don't do it on stream. But I want to do a bit of building today, so that's why I'm streaming this. What plugins? So we got a couple of plugins already. So we use Clean Room Generator we don't need at the moment because we could always switch back to 1.13.2 and generate another world on 1.13.2, then transition it over. Core Protect we're most likely going to need moving forward, and actually they are the only plugin that was like on top of getting on 1.14, like in no time at all. Give you some space, not needed, we'll probably drop that. World Edit we would like to have. I think that World Edit will probably be updated along with Essentials, so we don't have to really worry about one coming out before the other, but Essentials is probably required for us. Clear Lag, a lot of our background configuration files are sort of modified that Clear Lag isn't absolutely necessary, especially with whole entity activation, stuff like that we have available to us in Spigot. I still use it, because we've always had it, and I feel like people would sort of spam it without it. They would spam entities. And I think it adds a little extra challenge if someone dies. It's just a personal preference. Permission X, probably gonna require that. Just for some of the other plugins and their interactability. Auto message not needed. VIA version not needed. Holographic displays we would like, and I think they still perform alright in 1.14. Essential Spawn, Multiverse Core, Multiverse Inventories, Multiverse Portals, all of them we need for 1.14, absolutely hands down. Grief Prevention we would absolutely like for 1.14. So that's our rundown of that. Remove Grief Prevention? No, we're keeping that on. That's for sure gonna stay on. We have a lot of people, so most of the server revolves around the claim system regardless. We have sort of a, actually is Wasabi on? No, he's not. I was gonna say, we have a player-run town of sorts that people have been working on. and they are very dependent on the claim system, mostly because they're just used to it. I do not have a commands command. I'm sorry, I could read you off my commands. Here, I have exclamation point filthy, exclamation point uptime, whitelist, ping. I like ping a lot. You gotta have a ping command. Ping pong. Shout out if I want to shout someone else. That's moderator only though. Discord, FC for friend code, YouTube, or YT for YouTube. I probably should add more stuff in, but I'm just lazy. This is the same block, right? The lighting kind of throwing me off. Get rid of this one, get rid of that one, get rid of that one, that one. Okay. I think we're making decent progress. I had just left this room alone for so long. Would you need my Minecraft username or my Twitch name for the whitelist? We would need your Minecraft username, so we could look you up and add you via Minecraft username. But yeah, you can throw that. There's a channel called Minecraft whitelist. And we do that partly for background checks and stuff like that, just to make sure you're not banned on a bunch of servers. A lot of servers are very public about their bans and the reasons for doing so. So we double check stuff like that. If you have a Twitch account, it'd be cool to link that so we can check out if you do stream on the server and stuff like that. Feel free if you'd like to stream on the server as well. I know there's a couple people that do that. Okay, this is off and that's bothering me. What is off about this? I'm doing this, the old lazy tape measure route. Okay, I was one off when I did this. There we go. And now we're on track. Sometimes the laziest methods of checking stuff is the most effective. Alright. Yeah, there's a 10-minute wait, so we got that going on. I'm not gonna be able to approve while I'm streaming, but Wasabi Tonic, who's the other administrator, is usually pretty active with the approvals, so they would take care of that. You want me to do it? It's not even exclamation point. I could do different identifiers. I could do /kill. Here, /kill at entity, type equals player. What language is this in? I don't know what kind of, I guess Java would use brackets like that, I suppose. I don't program in enough Java to know that. You know what I picked up? Have you ever heard of Screeps? It's a game that you can get on Steam. That's not even gonna do a thing. It's, yeah, player not found, alright. Actually, wait, so that actually worked for the most part. So wait, type equals, it's TechSpark. Does that actually work? Player not found. TechSpark. I would be amazed. Forgot the equal? Wait, name equal. No, you got me. Wow, okay, you got me. Wait, almost there. Sabachilli, oh yeah, no worries. Yeah, we'll get you eventually, we're just a little slow for doing it. Yeah, it might be different, but hey, I'm pretty amazed that you got that off the bat. I thought that was just like a random, like, import kill, and for, I don't know, int I is equal to 0, I is less than players.online, I++, kill.player. Why would we need a player in a variable? But I thought it was just stuff like that. Take the quote away, there we go. I really want you to kill me, so we'll see if we get there. Player not found, we're getting there. Slowly but surely. Import Sparky. Zarik, how's it going? Oh, you're another person that's on the server regularly. That's cool to see you people stop by. Hope you're doing well, Zarik. Zarik is a fantastic builder for anyone that's hanging out in the chat. And I wish I could show off some of your buildings. And I wasn't joking when I said that if we do start up a website, it might be case sensitive, you're right. If we do start up a website, I wanna feature some of those builds because they are beautiful. Same goes with you, Charlock. Case sensitive, no, not quite. Type equals player makes sense. At entity. It can't be at player, can it? Well, actually, you know what the command is throwing the error for? It's this bit right here, I think. Because at P, it's assuming this is a player. Like this is a name, I think. I'm doing well, thank you much. I'm doing a bit of a relaxing stream. I don't often stream the server, and when I do, I usually just do administrative work. What I normally do is corruption streams. I don't know if you've ever seen those before. But I wanted a relaxing stream today. Appy is fine. Okay, you got me there. I'll leave it on for a couple seconds. You know, in fact, I'll even, here, let's throw it in chat. You can play around with that. Unrecognized command, kill. Oh, I'm sorry, Twitch. They're probably like, why are they trying to kill? Why are they trying to call that command? Oh, it's wonderful. How are we doing? This. I think I'm gonna extend the roof outwards this way. You know who should be building this? Zarik, you should be building this atrocity of a building. We're gonna see the worst I have available to me for building this master quote-unquote piece. Not masterpiece. Far from. I used to work with command blocks for a while, but the entire syntax was changed. Oh, that's a whole thing right there. I think a command block syntax is slightly different, right? No, I might be wrong in saying that. No, I'm drawing that back. I think it's the exact same syntax, but you get more, like, characters available to you. Thinks my brother's much better. Ah, fair enough, alright. Well, your brother must be a master builder. I had to be careful with my phrasing on that. A master builder. What? Oh, fucking, no, get out of here. I'm gonna teleport you back. I didn't mean to leave that open. Teleport Super Nappa to TechSpark. God. What are you doing? Oh, creative. Oh, I'm sorry, I completely missed that. So the entire syntax was changed in either 1.12 or 1.13, and I definitely know you're right for that. Also, a lot of the syntax has changed. Like, I was looking up, what was the most recent thing? Like, player heads, for example. Player head, Minecraft, I don't know. The syntax for even grabbing stuff like that. So a bunch of item name changes, a bunch of reference changes, and stuff like that. Something like this, where it would be MHF name. So it'd be, this I don't think would work anymore because this is an outdated one. Okay! Shit, I didn't do that without the slash. Slash. But anyway, stuff like that. Too bad I already set my home. I can delete your home. Before I delete your home, confirm whether you actually set your home in here or not, because I might just delete your other home, which you want to be careful with that. Alright, let's go and knock all these bad boys out. Get some stone in here. We'll do a little bit of lighting too in a moment. Oh yeah, kill name's gonna work. Like, kill TechSpark. That's that's easy. Don't you worry about it. Oh no! my old home. Oh, Toby isn't in chat, is he? I want to talk about Toby for a sec because he made me get rid of someone's house and it made me feel bad. Toby, Tobias. I don't think you're here. Slash give repeating command block. We don't have command blocks on the server enabled, sadly. Otherwise, I would give that a try. So this area, there used to be a really pretty house here that Minister Falcor worked on, but Toby kept complaining because he said the house was an eyesore and that it was just too ugly and he needed this entire area to build something. He said that like a week ago, or maybe even 2 weeks ago, and he hasn't done a single thing with this plot of land. So I feel bad for taking out Falcor's home, because I really like Falcor's home. I have to go find it because I know it's still here. Yeah, it's right here. Would you guys call this an eyesore? I was like, you know what, this is kind of a nice looking house. How dare you call this an eyesore? Can only sleep during thunderstorms. It's like, it's pretty. He's like, I could build better. I'm like, well, fucking do it then. I mean, shit, you got the plot. It's a fine starter house. He literally, my Minister Falcor never plays Minecraft, so I was like, damn, not a bad house for like the first house I've ever even seen him build. Anyway. So I relocated it for the time being, so I was gonna say that's probably fine. I had to set my home here. This is my home because I've been using this as a home in the meantime. So technically I live there. I also have an AFK home, but I don't count that. Alright, back to the lobby. Oh god, see the inside of your head, Nappa. Let's see, I'm sorry, I'm following on chat. I called until we had the idea of a castle that he was going to get burned out quickly. Wasabi called that too. He said something like he was just gonna get burnt out like crazy, so actually you nailed that on the nose because he still has, I think, a huge plot of land that he hasn't really worked on for too much. I should make a birch tree house like someone did at the spawn. If you want to. I know there's a couple people that hate birch, so you could go with that. Hey, what's going on, bullshit? How you doing, man? Good to see ya, as always. I watched a little bit of your Star Wars I can never pronounce the acronym right. KOTOR. I can't pronounce it right. But I always love those streams. For anyone that's lurking around in chat, Bullshit Plays, an awesome streamer who's part of Oddbrew. And since this is an Oddbrew community server, how fitting, right? Today we're just doing a little bit of admin work, Mr. Bull. I was gonna do corruptions today, but I was on the fence about it. I've been so slow for streaming, just in general. Schoolwork has me so busy at the moment, but I'm glad to be able to stream at any point. Oh yeah, it seems like it's been a lot of fun for sure. Does this match? Yeah, that matches. Oh, nope, bad. I should have planned this out better. Got bad this was planned. Also, wait, so Napa, let me see, what treehouse are you talking about? Are you talking about like the big treehouse? I want to see if you're using that as an example. Let's go to the main world. You said at spawn. You're talking about like the one that's, it's not at spawn, it's kind of like far away, right? Towards the village. Also, I've not seen any of the theme park that people were working on. I'm kind of saving that for later. Kind of like how Zarik's castle popped up like out of nowhere. TP, I think we're already here. If this is not the house, then I may be wrong. Okay, TP, Tech, Super Napa. Oh yeah, same one. Okay, cool. If you want to, I think treehouses are pretty awesome. This was like a man-made treehouse though. I mean, I couldn't believe this. The quality of this. It's fantastic. And look, there's a whole little thing up there I've never even seen. Look at all that. I don't want to intrude on their property, but beautiful. And here's all this other, for people that haven't seen the town yet, here's all the player-made stuff. Got lots of farms, nice little streetlights, big old Sir Snout. Got a potions shop. Lots of little shops. People like making shops. There were suggestions on, I think by Charlock actually, for a shop system, which is a possibility at some point, but at the moment I don't see any that I like. Possibly a future plugin idea though. Oh, sorry, I missed that. Now I have a question, how come Cutesy claimed the community farm? Cutesy, I think, was having trouble with, it's this farm, right? Give TechSpark stick 1. This one, right? Yeah, I think Cutesy was having trouble either with like people killing her mobs. I think it was Wasabi killing her mobs. His mobs. Ooh, sorry. Killing his mobs. So I think that's the reason why. I'm not entirely sure. If you want to, feel free to make another one. That's probably fine. Go to my brother, please. Oh, to Proton? I will do that. TP Tech. That's... You mean go to his castle, right? Because I don't think Proton's not your brother, is it? I might be wrong. You got a little slime shop. Hey, you! I like that. That's fantastic. I got my little AFK home in there that I don't use at all. I should give that up for retail space. Thing is, I think everyone took every animal. Well, I mean, you could always, yeah, there's trouble with that, I understand that. Has anyone not mistaken Cutesy Cat as a girl at this point? I mean, it's the name. I feel like it's connotation-wise. Which I guess is part of our society that assumes that people with either Cutesy or Cat in their name was that. But that's just me. Your brother is... Victor. Victor's on the server at the moment. Bullshit Plays also. Welcome, Mr. Bullshit. On the server, at last. I am so sorry about all the wraiths. It's mostly Proton who won't sleep. Go to sleep, Proton. There's like 10 wraiths around you. I do like the slime shop. Let me go check that out. Where's the slime shop? A little disoriented. Over here. Yeah, I remember Charlock had done some amazing work on the slime shop. Oh my god, Jesus. I will reimburse you. So wait, 32 slime balls. I think I can pop down here and actually throw them in the chest so I don't actually ruin a batch, if you will. Where would that be? The giver chest. The giver. No, I don't want to mess with that. Never mind. You seem like you know more what's going on than I do. All the night ghosts. Oh, this little guy right here, right? Fantastic shop, though. I don't want to waste someone else's slime balls at the moment. Oh, that's cool. It even says if it's in or out of stock. That's awesome. So if you're curious, go check out that slime shop. Awesome work, both by Red, who I think was the original creator, and then improved later on by Mr. Charlock. Cal Vamps, how's it going? Yo, Sparky, how's things? Things are going very well. So many people that are like old friends are popping in. Things are super well. I have not been able to stream at all. Work has been keeping me so busy. I'm sorry, not work. School has been keeping me so busy. How do I do commands for flying and setting modes, or setting mode to creative? So you can do that in the creative world. I don't know if you can hear me on stream, but in survival we do not have creative, so it will be all manual, classic old survival, if you will. So you gotta, you know, put in the good old hard work and you know, build for your profit, if you will. But yeah, things are going well, Mr. Vamps. I forgot what I most recently checked out your stream, and I know I've watched a couple of your streams. I always feel bad. I don't say hi to people when I stop by. I usually just kind of lurk around. Oh god. Oh my god. How do I give OP to everyone? TP to me, TechSparky. I can do that real quick. TP's TechSpark to Zarik. Good man, finished my homework, so good stuff. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, yeah, that's mean. Did you put me in the fire? Oh god, okay, well. I guess never mind. TechSpark to Zarik. Spectator. Oh, that's stuff fall. Hope I didn't have anything there. No, I didn't have anything on me. You're going for, I'm trying to remember. It's accounting, right? You're into accounting? Or you're going to college currently for accounting? Oh, no, you're fine. Oh, that's right. So let's go check out Mr. Victor's castle. I was slain by a night ghost. Slain by those night moves. Pokemon Nuzlocke, that was the one I was checking out. That's right, I actually said hi for that one. Wasabi, I was talking to Wasabi on Discord over at the time. I was like, there's no way Vamps is doing a Nuzlocke. Wasabi, while he might not mention it, he is a huge fan of Pokemon, and he loves stuff like that. So he was like so excited. He's like, no way Vamps is doing that. So he popped in and said hello as well. He was super excited to watch. But that was last one I chatted with. I was trying, I saw a tiny bit of RimWorld. I love RimWorld, and I don't think I could play it because there's one series that I watched non-stop, which was an Ice Sheet survival series. And I'm recently, the person that was streaming that just finished off his playthrough, so I'm waiting for his next playthrough. So I've been sort of taking a break off RimWorld and watching anyone play it until I catch up with that new series again. I don't know, it's kind of like a purist kind of thing, I guess. But oh yeah, lurks are always fun to have, for sure. It's also just nice to hear what people have to chat about. I always like that. Also, I mean, just look at this castle. I'm just flying around. I'm like experimenting with the looks of it. This is just gorgeous. And I didn't know this was being built on the server at the time. I mean, shoot, this is just, look at that work. I mean, man. All ice, it's beautiful. And I remember I popped in down here. If you take a peek down here in the ice, like, ice is not a fun material to build with. Like, you see all these holes and these cracks all throughout it? Like, you gotta fill all this stuff in. That's a lot of stuff. As he's building through all this, so he's put in some good work for this giant iceberg. So props to him. Thank you for showing me that, Zarik. Thank you for swimming out there. Alright, back to the lobby. Goal has probably been the... Oh, accounting is your thing. Good to hear. Goal has probably been the hardest Nuzlocke I've done so far. RimWorld is a harsh mistress. You got that right. I mean, I've always liked Randy Random. I don't know if you're going for a Randy Random playthrough, but oh yeah, it is a harsh mistress to say the least. Anyway, anyone remember a way to turn down the mouse sensitivity? I do. Let me see. It's gonna be in control settings, I think. Yep. So if you go to escape options, controls, there's a button for sensitivity, and you can just turn that one down a bit. And yeah, it is one hell of a castle. You got that right. All right. All these damn mobs on my walls. Get out of my here. My walls. All right. So we've got a good shape so far, I think. Kind of looks like a key. I think we do a roof next, and then we'll work on the finer details as we go along. The roof is going to be a little tricky with all these little bits here, so I got to kind of wrap this around if I can. I don't know how well I'm going to do this, because these don't wrap so well. Maybe we could just do... I'll decide. We could also just go straight across. That's what I think I'm going to try, starting off with. I start with Classic RimWorld. I will certainly do a max difficult run at some point. So here's the tricky thing, is Randy Random, while it is absolutely random, I don't know if that's the hardest difficulty. In fact, I would even say like the Classic Storyteller might even be harder, depending on how long of a playthrough you go through. because remember that playthrough is supposed to increase in difficulty over time, whereas Randy Random, like the first thing it could throw at you is the hardest thing possible. I mean, it factors variables like your size of your colony and stuff like that. Or it could be just a super easy playthrough. Like it's totally random, and I think that's awesome. It's a unique experience to say the least. So I've been playing in the English language for weeks now. It's a language right underneath the default. I am not gonna click on that, Charlock. Only because the last time I tried the pirate language, I was going through this menu system and trying to find stuff, and it was like ye old Acadia and ye old birch and stuff like that, and I couldn't find the names of stuff because it reworded all the names. But it is pretty cool. I mean, it's nice, I think, if you're doing survival, because then you just have all your items and then you just learn their new names. But when you're searching for something specific, I'm gonna keep switching on and off it all the time. I'm curious what the English one is kind of like, though. Although I'm not gonna click on it to find out. If you need help, I would just ask. I would love to help. Oh, thank you. I appreciate the offer. Okay, I think that's what I want. Yeah. A bit of a recessed roof, and then we'll just bring this along. We can sort of go for like a long sort of boatish look, where it's like an upturned boat. That's what I'm trying to feel for, you know. Yeah. What point are we at in the Stardew soundtrack? We're not even close to finishing. Okay, it is quite a long soundtrack for one guy. I'm actually pretty surprised. What am I doing? I can just copy paste this. Well, I can just do this like this. Spending so long to go one by one. Is that the right one? No, it's the wrong one. This one. Gonna go right up to the wall, right about there. Copy. And paste. Perfect. Look at that. Oh, it's a little bit off now. What did I do wrong? So it's completely clear. Let me just do this. There we go. Copy all of this here. Oh, more spiders. Get out of here. I feel like I almost want to switch it to peaceful temporarily, but I'm not going to bother with that. The Sonic Mania soundtrack is amazing. I agree with you on that, actually. You're a big Sonic fan in general, so I can understand the love for the music. In terms of, I guess, like farming games, I'm a huge fan of Harvest Moon soundtracks. I could also say Animal Crossing, even though that's not really farming. Just relaxing games, I suppose. Alright, there's that section. I wish I could just flip this around and do it for the other one, but I know I can't. Mr. Charlock, have you had opportunities to stream recently? I haven't been able to catch any of your streams, so I don't know if you have. I think when you did stream, you were outside of my hours. If you stream anywhere near when Wasabi streams, which I know is a pretty long range of hours that you could be streaming, because he streams all hours of the night. But I'm usually not available when he is, sadly, because I'm either sleeping or in class. Sorry, I'm losing my voice a bit. Alright, paste this over. And one more. Oh, but this one we have to manually put in, don't we? Can we just barely squeeze it? No. Let's do this. Do this bit. Just don't have to go all the way along it. And we're gonna copy it with our head in the roof. Oh no, Bull, that's the second time you died. I want to go help you out, like go build with you for a little bit. We can go make a place. Dang it, no. Okay, we're gonna do this. Makes it easier. Work smarter, not harder, right? There. Alright. There's our weird roof. Now, what do we do for these sections? I think I want to raise the... Oh god, all these guys. Get out of here. Oh, I broke the roof. I think I want to raise this section up a bit. Because it wouldn't make sense to lower it. Unless we just flattened it off, so these are just flat sections. What to do. Just gonna light all this up. Even though it looks terrible right now, we'll get rid of the torches later. There's actually probably a building nuisance for the time being. Game roll do mob spawning. Is that world specific? That's always the thing I worry about, whether it's world specific or not. It must be, because it's only... Here, let me test. So, do mob spawning, false. Does that turn off this? So spawn egg, I don't know, let's do like a, not a blaze, creeper. Will it prevent this? It won't. So I don't want to necessarily do it yet because I don't have a way of testing whether it actually works or not. Then kill at any such type player. I could also just clear lag the entities out, but we're gonna just push them like that. Mob spawning is only natural mob spawns, but my worry is whether it's in the survival world, if that's a global rule that would apply to all worlds that are on the server, or whether it's a specific world, so it's only the game rule applies to the one that I'm in. How are you turning creative mode on while you're in the main world, Sparky? I am actually not in the main world. I'm in the admin room at the moment, but I'm just being throwing on my admin rules. I'm abusing my power, if you will. Or do game rule, actually that's a good one. Game rule, do day night cycle, false. And yeah, we'll see if that gets affected. I mean, you probably do want to keep a day there for the time being. I was in the admin room and got kicked from it. I didn't kick you from it, I teleported you out. It's not ready yet, I don't want you to see it. It doesn't look good in its current state. Even though you could just watch the stream. See it anyway. Nope, bad. Okay. Sun's moving? Perfect, you confirm that for me. Thank you so much for doing that. And the sun is frozen in place over here. Stare at the sun. I'm sorry for anyone that has who's staring at this in the middle of the night like I am, because that burned my eyes a bit. Oh, sure, so I am good to mess with day rules. So I'm gonna turn daylight cycle back on. Thank you for confirming that. And then we're gonna do, what's the other one? Game rule, do mob spawning is now false. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm glad you got where I was coming from on that point. Because I was like, we don't have a way of testing if mobs actually spawn or not. It is annoying when it gets dark or rainy. I'm gonna use, actually, you know what, I might keep it on, you're right. I'm gonna manually switch it over later to make it nighttime because I think this will look better at night. That's what I'm aiming for, at least. I like mood lighting. I'm still making decisions about this, I apologize. Maybe we'll do like a design like that. Nope, that's not quite right. Make permanent night cycle, I'm not gonna do that in the main world. Though I imagine a lot of people actually would like that. Okay. That all looks good. It's always gonna be one off, unfortunately. Right? Can I do that? That might look alright. And then maybe we can just top it off with this. Make them all match. I don't like the discoloration though. Alright, I'll be back on later. I've got a lot of base designing to do in my creative single player world to prep out of here. Oh yeah, have a good one, Charlotte. Good luck. Good luck. Good. Oh, shoot. Well, I said good luck in chat, don't worry. Okay, we're not gonna do this with a dark color. We're gonna do this with like a, maybe not an oak, but, well, maybe oak. Let's try that. Oak stairs. Yeah, it doesn't look so bad. We'll do columns of sorts. Yeah, I think that looks alright. We'll do it here too. Get those upside down stairs, give it a little bit of detail. This is the winter music for Stardew. The winter times, I think the winter time is always the best time of the year. At least in those games. Because that's when you get to go deep into the mines, you get to go repair your tools, stuff like that. But you have to move a cow 300 blocks to get to your base. There's a spawning issue. Can you not leash cows? I didn't think that would be a thing, but here, wait. Leash cows, Minecraft. I don't think that's possible. No. You have to lead them. Oh, okay, yeah. No, yeah, I agree with you on that. I would say, I mean, shoot. I mean, it's kind of up to, I guess, Cutesy if they want to make it available or not. Because I think it was entirely made by Cutesy at the time. So it kind of is, I guess, their claim to do with it what they want, you know? But it's a tricky situation. You can't put leash breaks? Oh, okay, gotcha. So yeah, that'd be a stressful distance to travel and have to deal with the entire time. I imported mushrooms from my old base to my new one. How did you do that? Did you lead them the entire way, or do you have another means? I know you get your highway for the nether, so you might be able to like pinpoint 2 portals. That'd be actually kind of a cool way to do it, you know? Just dig a perfect routes and teleport them from one to another. Oh, missed this one. I don't think this one needs to be here. Nah, it kind of looks weird with that up though. Okay, those are my columns. Those on purpose. I don't know if you're in chat, but if you want, you can also call /spawn to teleport back to the beginning. Also /set home for when you find a place. There we go. Okay, what else can we do? I guess this will probably look weird, right? /give claim. I see what you did. I don't like that. Alright. Looking good so far. Now when I look into these corners, I want to see a raised roof, so let's actually just do that once over. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm so bad at reading chat here. I need to do this thing. Because otherwise I don't, oh, I forgot my bot is also blue. I can't tell when someone chats because my little corner chat log moves up and all the names are the same. Like I can't notice my eye doesn't catch it. If like 2 people are talking, I catch them right away. You know what I mean? I think we'll do like a mini raise. Will that work? So we'll do it like, yeah, that'll work. Okay, we'll do this all the way across. One of these I'm gonna have to actually do manually. I can't rely on copy paste for this. And we'll let the edges, we'll deal with that later. That'll be some detailing. Okay, this all up. And then we'll do the same on the opposite end. It will be a lot smaller, but I think that'll be okay. How do we start over here? Same diff. I think we went out by 1, so. Like this. Like that. Okay. Bring this along. And then we have a mini section where the roof is raised up. And then we might be able to hang something down if we can, I don't know, make a chandelier or something like that. I'm not the best at making intricate things, but this is kind of what I'm going for. One more up. No. One more up. Shoot. Like that. Oh, we can also put like pools of water. I can't decide. I guess I could consider that we might have more administrators later, so we might make this kind of, I was thinking 2 ends, one for Wasabi, one for me, but we could have leave it open to more people. I like the idea of this log going through the roof. Actually, I should do that with these other ones, so log should actually go through the roof a bit. That way it has a bit of depth to it. Looks like the log is actually holding it in place. Can you believe it? Okay. I also feel indifferent. There's like these two logs that are right next to each other on both sides. I feel like I should get rid of these. And then maybe just remove some nice detailing here. Cows can't walk over rails, is that right? I want to test that. I'm gonna test it in a very bad example. That's probably a really bad one. Oh, they can be pushed over, okay. I kinda want to test it though, just for personal testing purposes. This is a true scientific experiment. We're going to get a cow egg and place him right in the center. And if he cannot walk over rails, then he's gonna stay in that corner for the entire time that we're working on this. By God, I think you're actually right. Here, let me show him some hay. Oh, can I do it? They don't like hay bales, do they? No. Wheat. Yes, that's what I want. You want the wheat? Come get the wheat. If you're starving, come out of your your ditch. Oh, that's so sad. You're totally right. I didn't know that. I guess maybe to stop like cows from destroying automation machines or something like that. Maybe. That's hilarious. So. A whole new way to trap animals in. I didn't know the admin room is also the animal cruelty room. Oh, I mean, I mean, if we're gonna talk about that, Wasabi has a tradition, if you will. I should not call it that. That sounds absolutely terrible. Oh no, some of them are still alive. Wait. I can't have just dolphins just running around. Wait a moment. You get down here. Oh no. This is what Wasabi makes you do. You confuse them. Oh god, they're all over the place. Stop it. Oh, they make sad sounds when they die too. Wait a minute. Did Wasabi make this again? Oh my god, he did. Wasabi tonic. He signed it, the little bastard. Wasabi used that to you. I remember I was there when he used it on you. I think I helped him out, to be honest. That was in the cave system. Wasabi can be a bully sometimes. Take dolphins out of water and also set them on fire. Exactly, I mean, they're hopping around right now. I guess they're peaceful. They like being out of water, but just because they like being out of water doesn't mean they like fire all that much. The old cruelty 1-2, you know, give them the 1-2 punch, exactly. If there's not a law that prevents both of those things at the same time, then we're not setting our laws right. Oh my god. Oh, I should just copy paste this, but I'm lazy. This section of roof is so damn long though. How we doing on music? We still going through? We're still going through. It has another hour left, can you believe it? Okay, this should go through. We can just keep raising this up so I don't have to really worry about those hard limits. We can cut these later. Dolphins will actually dry up and die out of water in Minecraft. Well, we're gonna test that theory. Because I have actually not seen one die yet, so there we go. There's our experiment. We'll come back and see if he's still alive in a couple hours. Oh. The animal cruelty that is done on this server to dolphins is just terrible. It's just dreadful. I'm not gonna worry about this open space yet. We'll leave that open. Bring these up higher so we can see our limits. That should go through the roof. There we go. Okay, so far so good. I think this is looking alright. Bring this another layer up. I'm just gonna copy paste it this time. I should copy it like this. Copy, paste. Nope, undo. Paste. Got the achievement Monster Hunter, nice. Is that dolphin dead yet? No, the dolphin's still alive, can you believe it? He's slowly dying. Maybe we should do this, like take a little bit of water and a little bit of glass, and we'll just kind of mock him by putting some water in like a little pool here that he can see but he can't have. There we go. I think that'll do it. When do you get set on fire? I don't know when you get set on fire. When you set yourself on fire by accident, I imagine. Oh, by a flaming zombie. Yeah, that would do it, I imagine. That would set you on fire. That would do its job, if you will. Oh, it literally just happened? Did it? Wait, I didn't see you die. Oh, you don't die from fire. Come on. You can survive a couple third-degree burns. Wonder what update that was? I think it's when they started introducing like new. What's happening? It happened. It happened! He didn't drown. He drowned with too much oxygen. The poor thing. I didn't believe it was gonna happen. I thought he was just gonna survive forever. We've done an atrocious act here today. Yeah, throw some F's in the chat, please. Those damn homo zombies, flaming zombies. Yeah, I don't know when they introduced that that update. It was the one I think just they introduced different mob types in general, like the modified ones. Okay. I can't tell if I should taper this off. If I should what would you call that? I can't get these stairs well up, right? I always introduce stairs in my builds, but I always have trouble with them. I am the wisest of Minecrafters. You are definitely the wisest of Minecrafters. I mean, I don't think I even stand close. You got that right. I'm far from the wisest of Minecrafters. You got the extremes right there. Oh, bad. Flaming zombies have been able to set players on fire in a pretty recent update. Oh no, you're totally right then. Maybe 1.9 or 1.10. That's super recent actually. Recenter than I thought. I feel like Zarik is hunting me. Isn't Zarik the town murderer? That's not the right way to put it. The town assassin? No. That's the best response you could have given. Oh, that's kind of nice. I didn't know this would be on the roof. They kind of like line up nicely to this one log. Okay. So we'll fill in the little extra bits to the best of our ability. I guess we'll just do regular wall here. For this bit? I keep rising up, right? Yeah. That does kind of look weird though. Oh, it should be out there. This little log here. I guess we can wrap this around. Like this. Should be nicely wrapped around. That. Nope. Let's just... Damn it. Does that... That's good. I'm indifferent. As long as it doesn't look weird. From the inside. Not bad at this. Have you ever played Super Hexagon? I have not. What is Super Hexagon? That almost sounds like... What are those, like, those math games? There's a bunch of them, but that sounds like the one where you're just a square and you have to run through, I don't know, the arena or whatever you would call it. Oh, I'm so decisive for this. So, you're looking at a wall, it's going along pretty happily. I guess maybe we just do that. No. Go back out. I think the best solution is just to do like that. We could just take in a dark oak plank and just fill it in, so it at least doesn't look like a log. I think it's the best we can do. It'll look weird, but you can't even look up there. It's just to prevent the light from getting in. We'll repeat the same over here, so it's this, then this on the outside. Okay. Keep finding claims of people I don't see anymore. Eventually those will expire, so keep hope that eventually they will disappear. But yeah, no, I feel that. It takes a bit for them to expire. I don't have the actual numbers on me. It just looks kind of weird to have the regular planks going up like that. Maybe the roof should just be all logs, like after a certain threshold, like this. Does that look weird? No, that... Oh, I'm so indifferent. Super Hexagon is a brutal bullet hell, like games where you control, I know bullet hell, small triangle, and you have to try not to get crushed by walls coming in at you. It's a top-down indie game from 2012. Wow, that's actually pretty young. Oh, weather, sun. Watch the trailer for it to get some good sense. Let me write it down. I'm curious. Super Hexagon. Oh wait, Super Hexagon. Wait a minute. This looks super familiar. This looks like a game I played on like a Flash game, like years ago, like when I was a kid. It looks super similar to one. I was gonna say a recent bullet hell that I've been playing is Enter the Gungeon, but that's like a very light bullet hell, I'd say. Thinking all mobs can't cross railways, it might be the case. So that means I can raid Zarik's castle if he doesn't play? Pff, good luck. Good luck raiding Zarik's castle, but as long as he logs in, then it counts. So if he's logged in since the expiration date, he's fine. And probably we'll just, I think we'd admin claim Zarik's castle, to be honest, and that thing's a work of art. There are certain things that we want just because of their permanence to stay there. The expiration is more for people that just build like small little dirt huts and they don't keep them. There's 6 levels to beat. Level means you're surviving for an entire 60 seconds. I have 15 hours of gameplay. Oh my god, 15 hours. God, it really only takes 60 seconds to beat one. That's pretty awesome. I beat it like 11 hours or so. Okay, and you still have a little bit of replayability out of it. That's cool. I dig it. Yeah, I might check that out. I'm not usually good. I know it's not, it's a quote-unquote bullet hell. I'm usually not the best at those games, but it might be something nice to quote-unquote relax to. Bring this up. Oh, it's only a few bucks, so that's good to hear. Hell yeah. I'm just gonna fill, that's what I'm gonna do. Dark oak. Boom. Boom. It's gonna look tacky, but on the inside, it just all looks uniform. That's exactly what we need. And forget all this stuff, we don't need that. In fact, let's actually go out by one, so. Oh. Give a little bit of depth. Yes. That is what I'm looking for. Good. Do the same here. It looks so shitty on the outside though. Just don't look on the outside, we're okay. I'll do the same over here. Right there. Good. It's really addictive and super satisfying to beat a level. Oh, I know, I feel that. I keep saying I feel that, I gotta stop saying that. I can understand feeling relieved after beating a level for something you've been working on for so long. I love that feeling. Why does this look bad? Because it is bad. What are we missing here? This one? And then that one? And bring this up. And does it finally look complete? Actually, this can be dropped lower, right? One lower. Doesn't really matter to make the outside look alright, but just kind of know where stuff is. Mr. Charlock, have you ever heard of Devil Daggers? That's a game I was playing. That's actually, I would say, one of the first real games I streamed. I was doing my low-tech runs, but I don't count those as full-on playthroughs. I forget the world record for that game is. I think it's surviving 140 seconds? If you survive 140 seconds, that's a world record for that game. It's pretty cheap, and it's a bullet hell, so if you're into that kind of stuff, that one was definitely a fun one to play. I still pick that up every once in a while and see if I can do alright. I had a couple people stop by for the first couple streams and check that out when I was streaming it. It was a cool game to say the least. This is gonna bother me, that's off. So this should be 3 out. It is 3 out. The roof is the only thing that's messed up here. Let's bring this up higher. And let's fill this in. Yeah, there we go. Okay. We're gonna copy that exact roof and just move it, to be honest, because I don't want to do all that again. We're just gonna take some slabs for the last bit. I think just one higher should do it. Slowly but surely, there we go. Alright. Looks very ugly on the outside, oh my god. Can I just make it look nicer? Nope, these are all needed. Alright, that is what it's gonna look like. But now, you enter in the area, and you walk. It has a little bit of an indent. It has this kind of thing going on. It looks like a sagging roof. And that's what I was shooting for. So I like how it looks. We can almost put like lights up here. That's what I think I'll do. Possibly outside. Like the lights that we have over there, but we'll deal with that later. Oh wait! The cow got over the tracks! I don't know how he did it, I don't know when he did it, but cow got over the tracks. Record that. This cow deserves to be pardoned, but instead it's going to be dropped. Thank you, cow, for your scientific knowledge to the community. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna raise this up. Copy this point. Oh god, this is gonna be a hard thing to switch over. Now I think I have to manually do it. This isn't gonna be able to be flipped over. We haven't seen it in action? Okay, fair point, fair point. I don't think I'm gonna be able to catch that. That's something like Bigfoot. You can never actually catch it. Later, Zurich, have a good one. Oh, just barely missed it. People say bye and then they drop out of the server so fast I don't have time to respond. Yeah, that's gonna be like Bigfoot. You can't even catch that on camera. It's too elusive. You'd have to spend your entire life watching it to actually catch it. That is not a challenge, by the way. Do not waste your time doing that. Okay, and it's all up. Now start building this out. I hope to God that my design looks exactly like the one over there, and that I don't have to try to figure out why my symmetry is off, because that would be a very long and stressful activity, trying to deal with that. Okay, so it goes to, what log are we going to? This log, but we gotta cut it early, so I'm gonna cut it there. Yes, and yes, that checks off. And let's get this one. Oh. Ah, shoot, what I broke. I broke one of these. There we go. That would be a false symmetry. Oh, I don't know what false symmetry even means, but I don't want that to happen, whatever that is. No false symmetry for this guy. Por favor. Connect that with this log. Oh, I wish there was a slower way of flying. I don't think you can control that. You can control that in Spectator, which is super nice, if you want to control your speed while flying. But in Creative, you are all on your own for trying to control how fast you move. Ah. False Symmetry is a YouTuber. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, so False Symmetry, I see your reference there. Even though I'm bad at knowing references. A floating grass block. It's just Wasabi, he's hiding. That's how Wasabi scares you. think this is where I'm gonna get screwed over if the cemetery actually does break. It'll be these bricks. So I want to verify. Yeah, we connect up with these logs. This one should be up higher. Connect with those logs, and it's one jutting out from the wall, and that is correct over here. Okay, good. I have never heard this song. What is this from? We're still in Stardew, but 1:30. It is. Oh, Sam's band. Oh, I didn't know that. I've never done Sam's storyline, so I don't know too much about it. That's kind of cool. I should do all the Bachelor storylines. I've always stuck with the bachelorettes. But I guess you get a little more info about them. You could probably just do that through becoming their friends, not having to do the whole relationship thing. I totally missed Bullshit stream today. I'm so bummed. Oh, I know, right? You streamed today, Bullshit? Oh, damn. Actually, I feel bad too. I think I missed you as well. Oh, that was in class and work all day. I can understand that sadness, though. I feel that on a regular basis. Also, yeah, hi Jared. How's it going? Jared. Oh no, I'm not gonna be able to pronounce that right. Jared. Shoot, I'm not gonna be able to get it right. I want to say Gerard because I was watching Peep Show and they had a guy named Gerard in there. And I always pictured that's how you would spell the name if it is Gerard. Either way, I apologize if I'm pronouncing it wrong. That's the end of my story. I've pronounced Charlock's name wrong for like years. Months and years. Not in your case, Gerald, right then? I'm bad at names. I think I might need phonetics. Okay, that is done. Now we gotta do the detailing. So we're gonna do this. And what's wrong here? Years, only found Wasabi and y'all back in December. It's been like years though, hasn't it, Charlock? It felt like years. To me at least, I don't have too much going on. I don't know, the symmetry it's messing with me. Everyone says Jared to the point where I give up on correcting people. That's how I pronounce it now. Okay, Jared, gotcha. I feel bad that people have names like that too, like, they must constantly be corrected all the time. I do not have one of those names, and I feel, I guess, kind of lucky for that. Okay, this is a good section. Bring that up. And this is almost there. Is there someone standing there? Who's there? Nappa, you can't get in here. It's blocked off. I'm working. I'm putting in my 9 to 5. Sherlock is my real middle name. Is it really? I didn't know that. My name is Jared. Lots of spellings. Oh, I didn't know that was your name, Vamps. TP deny. Do not ask to teleport in here, Nappa. My first name is Sheen. I go by Stan most of the time. That is not my real name, but I go by Stan. So that only has the one interpretation. But I imagine, yeah, Jared must have so many different interpretations. Sean and Sheen. I probably actually pronounced it wrong in the process. Chuck, I'm sorry for pronouncing your name so many times. Did I say Sheen? I did say Sheen, only because of like Sheen from Jimmy Neutron. That's the only name I've ever seen Sean actually pronounced. I'm sorry. Which is probably, Sheen is like S-H-E-E-N. So I don't even know why I'm pronouncing it wrong. In general, I don't think names are correct. Carl Weezer. Yes, son of a bitch. I'm sorry. I got Charlotte down, and that took me a couple months, so eventually I'll get Sean down. Took me a sec there too. I had to pause and make sure I got it right. Okay, I think detailing is nearly there. I hope it's nearly there. Oh, I already did the roof even though I didn't finish this wall. Is that one, hopefully? Does that look right? Unfollow. Slander at every opportunity you get. Tell Wasabi I'm a bad person. Who's smarter, Dexter or Jimmy? Ooh, that's a good one. That's a real good question, to be honest. So, I feel like Dexter built more, but I don't necessarily know if he was a boy genius. So I think Dexter is more like an engineer, and he's happy with his inventions. I think Jimmy is smarter, but I think I like Dexter more. Because I also think Jimmy's just a know-it-all sometimes. That is a good question. Alright. Now it needs to be improved, because I don't think I entirely love it, but it's a good start for sure. This is bothering me. I want to do something with this. With this roof section. Probably because it's double layered. Anyway, so we can now split off these sections of sorts to a Wasabi section and a tech section. Maybe I should raise this up higher. There's something wrong about this area. Nope, that's definitely not it though. Proton AFK, been there since yesterday? Yeah, Proton's been doing that. I do want to... me and Wasabi have been debating whether we enforce a kick roll. I've been indifferent towards it. It's kind of... that's in Wasabi's territory because he's dealing with community. If it was a server performance issue, I would take care of it, but at the moment it really isn't deterring performance. In fact, it actually is keeping it active and online, so it's a stress test for me, if anything. Yeah, we need some detailing to match this, I guess. The wall has to be detailed. For that reason, let's just take this out and bring it. Put that there. And put this here. That way we can have stairs and it matches the above. Can't decide if I like... I mean, people do AFK farming too. I don't like AFK farming if it's not automatic. I also don't like automatic machines. There's a lot I don't like, and I don't think I have a very clear rule set. If I don't like it, I'll let you know. That's how I'll say it. The server does scream at me if there's a problem. And I do have timing reports on and stuff like that. I monitor stuff. I do, I think, a fairly decent job at keeping an eye on things. And if it's not a problem, then right away I don't mention. But I do keep an eye on it. Really, they scream? Oh yeah, literally. I have a, there's a sound effect file that actually screams on the computer. I'll be in bed at like 2 AM, and it is a blood-curdling scream that pierces your very soul. And it screams, and it's one unending notes that goes on for at least a minute or so. And then it ends, and I lay awake in bed, shivering at just the very sound of it. So don't turn on your machines overnight, unless you want. Actually, you know, that might encourage you to turn on the damn machines. Oh, what'd I do? Broke this one. That would encourage Charlotte to turn on some machines, I know for a fact. What machines? Just like redstone machines. Speaking of redstone machines, let's test that. Oh, I got a message. Is it from Mr. Wasabi? It is. He's wondering if I'm going to be streaming for much longer, so he can hop on the server as well. He's going to be here later. Speaking of which, I was going to say, I'm going to check real quick. I've been lacking on my duties for being the administrator of Active Online right now. I should be checking stuff, but I'm not. I mean, I guess the entities aren't even... Oh, wow, we got a lot of redstone machines. Let's go check these out. Lag TP chunk. The 193 is the one I'm kind of worried about, so I'm going to see if I can poke that. Hey Nappa, we're gonna need you to turn off your redstone machine. That is the one that is, at the moment, most worrisome. What is always with this chicken farm? You always have this machine running. I don't even know what's going on, it's just a problem. You gotta turn that off. But it's not off, there's still redstone happening, there's something going on. I'm still getting a profile hit on it. I would think just like, whatever redstone stuff this is, just have this off, because it's causing server performance lag, whatever it is. I'm not sure necessarily what it is. Are you going for like a detail? Because I think you just don't want redstone leads. You can just have the torches but no leads, and that won't actually ping it at all. All these other mini ones, I'm curious what these are. I think that actually, wait a minute, this is all, well, it's not the same chunk. So, it was turned off, but it's still being checked. So it's still, the server's still checking the node. So you have a node, a power source, and it's being led through a current. That current is still constantly checked if it's powering a source. So it's still causing performance hits every single iteration. If you check the timings for it, it's not gonna be a huge hit, but it's still a hit. And it's something that necessarily, I would rather have off. You don't need it, but yeah, no, it's better, you're fine. Do a 10-second check for redstone. I also checked stuff like, yeah, I think your area is fine now. I want to check, there's a bunch of small hits, I'm curious what all those are. Yep, you are good to go, Mr. Nappa. Actually, I think all those small little hits, we had a bunch of small samples, those are all from the Eurolo area. So yeah, have a redstone torch but no current, or have current but no redstone torch, or have a machine that you can just manually turn on and off. We're gonna check with Can't Find Chicken. If you go, oh, well, I guess we don't have the community farm. There might be eggs by the community farm if you find it in town. It's over by the bakery. I'm gonna go to -14, -17, world. God damn it. This is the next area. It's all around your house, Nappa, I'm sorry. Yeah, I think your animal count's alright. 25, I think that's you too. Lag, TP chunk, -11, 9, world. Yeah, you are the least, or you're not the least, but you are not getting pinged. What is over here that's getting pinged? Oh, the entity is in the farm. Okay, so that's fine. -12, 13. There's also, Mr. Bull, there's a community farm. I will actually just post the chords because that's easier. Oh, God. I can't type because the message box is all filled up. -153. And -50. -138. Is the community farm. F3 to check your chords. I think we just got wheat and potatoes? We might have potatoes. What are these? Yeah, they are potatoes. Yeah, I actually, Wasabi helped make this place look nicer, but I built the, who put birch here? Oh my God, you people and your birch! I swear to God! I hate it. That's hilarious though. I don't have as much of a problem as birch as Wasabi does. Or no, not Wasabi, Toby does. Toby hates birch. But it's, I guess, been a running joke with them. No warp community farm. God, no warp community farm. Every time someone suggests another warp, I consider deleting all warps because it shouldn't be that useful of an idea that you consider for other areas. And then whenever I mention that I'm going to delete the current warps, people are like, oh, okay, never mind, we don't actually want to lose warps. So that usually solves that issue. Okay. Still need something here. We'll deal with that later. I think maybe some painting or something. Sections. So I need to figure out player head. That's what I need to figure out because that's my next goal. So we get to search around online a little bit. I need to get a player head. I think it's usually like the syntax is now nicer. Something this skull is equal to TechSpark. Oh, shh. That's nothing. Unknown item name. So it's not that. Player head is probably renamed to something else. Player head. It's not one word. Skull owner is probably still the same. No. Unknown item name. Let's see. That's the second time I've just posted a command into chat. I'm glad there's not more people in. Quotes around it? Oh, okay, I'm alright. You're right on that. Oh, sorry, I forgot the name. TechSpark. Maybe no quotes. Please look up player on the Minecraft wiki. That's what I was grabbing. Let me see if I can do that again. I think I had an older version. I'm looking up 1.13.2, which I can't find a direct link for that on the wiki. Wait. I need to just look up player heads and stuff. Oh my god. Hey! Thank you for the follow. I'm gonna pronounce your name wrong again and I'm so sorry. I'm gonna continuously forget about it. It is Jared because you are tired of correcting people. Thank you so much for the follow, Jared. I appreciate it. I have so much trouble with names. Alright. /give @player Minecraft player head. That seems like the appropriate syntax. What is all this bit? No, this is not the right bit, right? Text player. TechSpark. I'm out one. Nope. Bollocks. Oh, Wasabi was not the one who placed the birch trees. So that's good to know. I apologize, I'm looking around the wiki. It's a mom head. So this was the most recent entry on the wiki. What's the kitty cannon command? You cannot call the kitty command, kid. You can't call that, right? Do TechSpark kitty cannon. Okay, good. I was like, you shouldn't be able to call that. I'm not gonna tell you what the kitty command is. No, I will. It is just a it's a cat that you shoot at people. I think it does a small, like half a heart of damage. Not too significant, but I'll mess with Wasabi with that every once in a while. Same thing with like Antioch. Little explosion. Did that just fall through the floor though? Well, that doesn't work. There we go. Okay, that was the one that did not work. So let me just do it like this. Give TechSpark player head will give me parameters. I'm sorry, what? Oh, oh yay! Oh, if Wasabi was online, I would just teleport him here and just show him this room and then murder him or something. Oh no, I gotta delete all these. Oh shoot. Well, here, let me take a quick screenshot. Just for Wasabi. Now let's get rid of these guys. Well, that's the format, so you give the head. You just get a say a parameter now. Welcome back, Zarik. We just had a barrage of heads. Player head. TechSpark? I can't specify it like that, can I? No, you can't. So how do you do optional parameters? Let's see. Oh, you got shot by a skeleton! Oh no! I'm sorry. Hopefully it was near where you live. You can do /home to get back. Give... TechSpark. Why are we on whitelist? Just because we've had issues in the past, so we have to have a whitelist on the server. So it's currently just gonna stay that way for the time being. But yeah, if you do feel like joining, we do have that link there for the Discord, so if you're interested. There's a bit of a time limit on it at the moment, but we accept people in waves. You're such a noob right now. No, it's not that bad. I had trouble when I was first starting as well. That keyboard sound? I'm not typing. Alright, so let's give... What are we doing? No, yeah, that's still just the generic player head. The optional parameters are within brackets. I wasn't typing while I was explaining all that. Skull owner is the parameter. Player head. Skull owner. That's probably be case sensitive. Hopper camel case. Nope, shoot. I am still having trouble with this. Let's see. Maybe let's get the player's name is case sensitive. It's gonna be so the community farm. Oh, Wasabi's the one who has the actual like area to it. I think you gotta go downstairs. So it's either you have to enter in through Wasabi's house and go find it. It's underground, so it's not above ground. Also, it's not case sensitive. It actually lowercase in the command. When was this last updated? It's in the process of being removed. Okay, well, that doesn't quite work. Skull used to be the old command, I remember that one. So you give like app player, skull. And you would specify who the user was, but this is not gonna work anymore. Not found. Ah! Wait, no. No. Give one player head to TechSpark. It's not the skull on it though. Oh, God, this is gonna be more trouble than it should be. should switch music. What are we still on? We're still on Stardew Valley, but it's at the very end of it. Switch to maybe... how about Starbound? Or we could do Risk of Rain too. Because the problem with Starbound, their full OST that's I think published by them, is they include a lot of very short songs that are not very ambient. Let's do the Risk of Rain OST. Which might not last very long, but that's gonna sound kind of odd though. With accords to the community farm. Let me see if I can grab them. Should be somewhere up here. Ah. Okay, this command definitely goes outside the range. Okay, let's not do Risk of Rain. That's just gonna sound horrible. How about... FTL usually has good soundtrack, but that also doesn't have good ambient music. Animal Crossing. Midway through a song. I gotta do a captcha real quick. I hate captchas. You've literally used this music to sleep to. I feel that. It is definitely relaxing. I love it. It's nice to wind down to. I always use this for my end card streams, if you will. My end card stuff. So don't change it. Oh yeah, don't worry. You won't. If you do fall asleep midway through, I wouldn't blame you. You're all more than welcome. Who's in charge of Netherhub? I have no clue. Can I might be able to do this actually directly through the server, so I'm gonna try that. Well, actually, no. You know what? Never mind. Oh, we hit the character line, so that's a problem. So we can do it likely through the server. Let's give that a go. Ooh, there's a little chirp. Jesus. What was that? It's not amazing. I'm using Minecraft heads. Oh, it likely was. This is like the big Animal Crossing one that pops up when you search for it. Not the 7-hour one, but it's the other one. The 7-hour one includes like really short clips, like you getting off the train and it's only like 7 seconds. This one's just, I think, the calming music, if you will. It had relaxing rain. This one has relaxing rain, but I think I know the one you're talking about. It's like the entire thing has rain. This only has sad Minecraft rain. Let me do... I'm gonna keep the Minecraft rain on though. Oh, you found the farm? Good to hear, good to hear. Speaking of sleep, I worked 17.5 hours today, oh my god. And barely slept, then came home at a more normal hour today, 6 p.m. and immediately fell asleep. So fast I hardly remember coming home. Isn't that the best feeling though, to fall asleep like that? But of course I woke up after sleeping for 5 hours, now it's midnight and I'm wide awake. That is like the tragedy that I think many of us have to deal with so often, where we wake up after we've either worked or we've just been up for so many hours and we've pretty much turned nocturnal, and you wake up at midnight and that's just your new life. You are a nocturnal creature and that's all you can do. No, but hopefully you do get your sleep cycle all lined out. That is stressful, I know. I feel like it'd be stressful. Oh, I'm so slow at this. Submit a player head. I do not want to submit a player head. I just want to grab a player head. want to grab my player head. Ah, there we go. TechSpark, that's me. I gotta put it in Notepad because I can't edit directly within the editor. I'm sorry, I'm talking away from the mic. TechSpark. Unknown command type / help for help. I don't need help. Arrow unknown item name. Oh, bollocks. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm slow to catch up. Except I have to work at 8 AM. Oh my god, you do? God, that's the worst! Oh, so you gotta be up in 8 hours, technically. My day job is outsourced IT, so I'm sure you're familiar. Oh yeah, I'm familiar, I gotta work IT as well. So I know that pain. I'm just helping along to the music. Oh, that's good you are. I'm glad you're liking it. But yeah, that does sound brutal. Okay, let me see. I gotta get this. I am so slow at this. It sounds like Emotion from Pokemon Black and White. You know, I don't know that song. It reminds me a lot of, I feel like in Emerald I had a lot of rain, so it reminds me of all the Emerald rain. Will that let me post in? No, it will not. Because the command is a little too long, unfortunately. So I feel like I gotta do game roll, command block, output? No. Search for enable command blocks. I think that's done through a server file. Yeah, it's through server properties, so we don't want to restart the server right now. Supernapa starved to death. Oh man. Hope you weren't AFK, because that would just make me starve to death. I feel like I would forget about that all the time. I like my job, I just sometimes things go to complete crap and you have no choice but to keep on working until the job is done. I feel like whenever occasionally I've been yelled at by the odd customer. I mean, some people just get angry and they, you're the source of their problems sometimes. And the best thing that I think we do in those situations is you just kind of shut down and you just kind of keep going throughout your day. You're not... maybe not as welcoming and ready to help them out at that point. You're just kind of like, okay, this is happening to me now and I need to work through it. I will tell you absolutely what I can tell you, and that's about the extent of it. At least I've got no rifle wielding, binocular equipped weirdos managing me. Yeah, actually, no kidding, I guess. Yeah, but it is good to hear you like it, at least. I thought the server had that disabled. It does have it disabled. Command blocks are disabled. I was thinking if it was a quick plugin switch, or if it was a quick game rule switch, but no, it's a full-on, whatchamacallit, server property. Give OP to Supernapa. I don't like, because most of these commands are just too damn long. Starving was stabled? No. Starving is not stabled on hard mode. We're now on hard mode, so no luck on that. Yeah, we will starve now. It's partly an AFK measure, partly a, Actually, do you starve when you're AFK? It will take you down to half a heart on normal and easy mode, not in hard mode. Okay, I will do the player heads, I guess, another time then, when I can restart the server without affecting people. So these get thrown in the trash. And let's finish up this area, so... I think I need to talk to the two of you sometime about getting a job in IT. I got a job in IT with my university. They're hiring just through our campus job board. So that's how I got my first one, and it's not, I wouldn't say a very good IT job. I would say it's kind of just a run-of-the-mill, I'm a tier 1 help desk kind of person, as opposed to a full-fledged, full-time employee, which I wish I was. So, not as prestigious, I guess, if you can call it that. I want to make this area look better. But I like doing it. It keeps me, I guess, sharp on my troubleshooting steps. I thought it'd make me a little bit better at just troubleshooting tech problems in general, but I would say I've sort of leveled off on that for the most part. I mean, the questions we get aren't too complicated. Mostly just college students not knowing how to log into the Wi-Fi. Alright. I'm gonna make the time here set to night. There's a nice nighttime vibe. I'm using a shader pack temporarily just to see what Wasabi's view is, because he's gonna be... Oh, also, look at that graphical effect on the wall. Got Christmas colors, green and red. Just to make it look good for Wasabi's end, I suppose. So I like what we did to the roof. That was just too dark before. Maybe we should extend something out here a little bit. Do something else with this area. I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna... Oh, keep falling. Get me some red wool. Or get some black and yellow. And I'm gonna say... sign... under construction. Tech. That's fine. Alright. Now we're gonna work on this area. And originally I like this just as a balcony because you can kind of just stare out. But let's change things up a little bit. We could still maybe do a walkway. So we'll stick with that idea. We'll make it sort of a bigger walkway than we had it before though. Copy paste this. I am so slow for doing that. Do we do accents yet? Probably not. Should we copy the same building? Maybe that's an idea. Do we want this exact same building? Do we want like more portals possibly? We were thinking of like an arena area. Decisions. I'm gonna, I think, go that route. So let's go with another wand. Extend this upwards. And I don't know how nicely this is going to copy. Hopefully kind of nicely. So, copy that, but we're going to copy it when we're at the corner. This corner. Copy. 3,600 blocks have been copied. And we're going to paste it right at the end of this little bridge here. Paste. We didn't quite get all of it. That actually looks really funny. Now we're gonna delete that. We gotta get a little bit further. So let's grab this edge again. Actually, we're missing kind of a lot too. Let's go like a little bit further out. The problem with going far out is you don't actually know where we're gonna be pasting it from. But we'll do this. Copy that end. And for this, we'll go here. Position 2. And we're going to copy it, but once again from this end. Copy. And we're going to paste it. I'm gonna go a little bit even further out, like there. Okay, other than the water overflow, I think we're good to go on that. Of course, everything in these two areas are gonna be exactly the same, so we're gonna change that. Something I wonder, the portals aren't the same, are they? Oh no, the portals have been deleted, so that's a good sign. Oh, that's weird to see everything actually just repeated over again. So we can get rid of all this, because that's not necessary for this area. Don't need the vines. The vines look super weird in this mode. Don't need the water, so we're gonna need some buckets. Get the water out the old-fashioned way. I don't know actually if it will let me, because it's, I think, infinitely spawned. But we can try. Oh no, it will! Oh, okay, awesome. We just copied the source blocks again. me all of this is unnecessary. Oh, these are all source blocks, that's why it's taking so long. Gotta get them all out. Perfect. Don't need that. Or that. Or that. Cool. Maybe it's tacky just to copy this over again, but it works. So how will that look? Will it look alright? I think it's a little too close. Maybe we gotta go further out. So we're gonna try that. Good thing now we can just copy the other building. We don't have to worry about dealing with all that extra bits, making it look nice. Let's take some glass, regular glass. Alright. Go further out once again. Oh, what is that? Oh, the water's still just spawning. We start from this end. Let's do that once more. Go a little bit further out. Copy all that. And go down here. Copy all this. Break that brick. And we're just gonna move it along horizontally from here. So we can actually even cut it. Oh, there's a spider there. And paste it. And hopefully those are lined up. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to test it too much to actually check, but let's do just one long line over there. Kind of a far walk, I guess maybe we should make it a tiny bit closer, but hey, we can do some stuff in the middle, so not all for a loss. And yeah, I think that looks alright. I'm happy with that. Yeah, but I like my job in IT. I've worked the same job for the call center for about the past 3 years. So it's been kind of a long time. I've liked it enough to stay there for 3 years. It helps a little bit with tuition, not a whole lot, just a tiny bit. And when I go back to California, I work in a restaurant, which I enjoy the restaurant job a lot. So I keep going back to that as well. We're gonna do the similar kind of walkway thing. So this is 3 blocks along. And does it go all the way to the edge? It does. Alright, there's that. Let's get this little fence here. Oh wait, that doesn't look quite right. Oh yeah, it does, okay. I'm fighting with myself on it. This might be a little too skinny because people might still be able to fall off, which I'm trying to avoid, but we'll see. Go along and do this. There will be probably plans to make this look nicer later on. I may give Cutesy Cat permission to build a garden here, I'm thinking. That's what I'd like to do. I think that'd be a nice addition. I would need to know the midpoint for that. So, wish me luck on finding the midpoint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 24, 26, 27. So there is a midpoint. That's good. Where's that midpoint though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe 21, 2. Maybe this one. Does that look right? I hope that looks right. Now I gotta count one more time, I'm sorry. 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I just do this? Position set. The difference is 11. Oh, -6 is 6 plus 7 is 13. Right. Okay, now it's good. Whew, alright. So we'll deal with that in a bit. I'm just gonna set the midpoints as those 2 points. Good, now we have a new area. Let's actually make it completely look clean. Needs to have no connection to the old building. This is just a design that we go with as a shell building, and it has no actual connection. I do like this sort of built-in design though, so I'm going to stick with this. Build this across. And I like these little peaceful songs. Like this is just a little small melody, and yet it's still very peaceful, very calming. Cool, got that all done. Let's get rid of the vines outside too. I did like this little bit of vines. I think I copied. No, I didn't. I was gonna say I copied the design of the vines to all the walls. Oh, we're missing the roof. I just realized that. How did I miss the roof? Alright, well, let's get that. I think we can just copy corner to corner with one raised up. Let's copy from the top left corner. Copy. Oh, I can't just slowly walk up on this brick. Paste. Will you be off? Oh, there's another chirp. What's going on with that? YouTube. Don't know what caused that. Alright. And I think that looks okay. Hopefully. Yeah. Built these out one more. This used to be the old walkway. Fizz is dumb has joined the server. Welcome, Mr. Fizz. Let's see. How are these walls supposed to look? I'm one off. Oh, what is that noise? That is awful. God, that's making me sick. Sound settings, master volume. So it resets. Oh my god. What are you? You damn chirps. We'll take care of it later. We're having sort of a running problem with the Blaze Farm, but it's something I don't want to deal with right now. I think it's probably the YouTube video. That's what's going on. Alright. That is all shelled out. We have our areas. That's all good to go now. Oh. I wonder if there should be a walkway here. Like, make it look different so you know we're walking in on the building. Yeah, I kinda like that. Let's do the same on the other end. Over here. Why is it 2 over here, though? One for the inside of the building. Oh, we didn't do that, actually. Oh, absolutely didn't. I think that's okay. We'd have to build on the outside, right? How can we do this differently? Oh, it's alright. We'll just do one now. Okay. So we need new portals at some point. I think we'll just kind of set these as inactive, kind of like the other area. Yeah, I'm just gonna copy this design over. Nope, gotta face the right way though. Copy. said this last one. Okay. Those are all under construction, I guess, if you can call it that. Now I kind of hate the colors, but hopefully we'll set one of these while I'm here. And one of them we're going to be doing is kind of like an arena zone. Oh, it's 2:30. Why did I start on this project now? Let me check time. Alright. Okay, so we need to create another void world. I need to grab the command for that. Void world creates. We have, what's this plugin called? Plugins. It's gonna be called Clean Room Generator. We have that just creates a perfect void world with absolutely nothing in it. Okay, and this is the command for it. So we need a new world name. We're gonna call this challenge, I guess. Yeah, challenge. It is a, what is this parameter? Peaceful? Creative? What does normal stand for? Normal biome. So yeah, normal's fine there. G is the generator, clean room generator. It's an empty space map. Got that? Okay. I think that's all actually we have to specify. So, boom. Create a new world. Complete. Okay. And then we also have to deal with, I gotta make a note of this. Deal with all the fun of grief prevention in the new world. Which I'm sure we'll have a lot of. Alright. And we'll set that new area to be here. But before we can do that, we got an MVTP challenge. But before we do that, we have to do game mode creative, and we have to be ready to paste this when we spawn in the world because we're going to be survival by default. But before we even do that, we need yet another thing. So MVTP admin room. MV confirm. Oh, I still haven't nailed that new spawn location, sadly. Oh, that's why I had the command at the ready. So your default, when you just teleport here, I forgot to set it to be slightly offsetted to this location. And I don't think I can just copy this building and move it over, because I think that messes... Can I? We can test it out. Give me the wand. It's too big a building to move, and it's just kind of weirdly shaped. It'll help later when I can just teleport into here, but... Oh, look at this pretty place with the shader on. Okay, let's make this area kind of look nice. I have so many things I'm just backlogging now. Okay, in between, not in. Just put it on the log, not in between. Maybe these are too far away. I think they might be. The lighting is nice. I like how it looks dark like this. That's what I was shooting for. We're also missing some lighting on the roof. We might do some skylights of sorts. But for right now, I think that looks alright. So you walk in, and then we are dealing with this area slowly but surely. So we don't have a lot of stuff to work with here yet. But we'll do some accent lighting on the ground, and we'll figure out what to do with the rest of the hall. Well, the reason why I came here is because I need to grab this challenge arena, this place. We also need to move this one lower down, so I'm gonna do that while I can remember. Copy. Paste. Oh, undo. Cut. Paste. Is that one lower? Nope. Shoot. No, fly! Fly! Why won't you fly? God. Top. Okay, a little bit lower. Cut. Paste. Oh, I'm still not lower. Cut. Paste. What in the world? Cut. Paste. I swear to God, it says it's changing heights, but it does not look like it's changing heights. Cut. Oh, because it is changing heights. We didn't copy all of it. Undo, 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 undo. Okay, there we go. Let's get this even higher then, I guess. Why did we miss that? So, bottom left corner to top left. I was looking at the jukebox, that's why I kept missing it. Does this all fit us? Okay. Now we're gonna go for another copy. Copy. Alright, cut I should say. Paste. Lower, no. Cut. Paste. Too low. Yes, god damn it. Undo. Paste. Oh, how am I always one off? I hate it. Undo. Paste. Nope. Undo. Paste. Is it because my perspective, this is actually off? I am kind of far away. Yeah. This is also just 2 bricks high. Wasabi is throwing me off. When he made this. He put this 3 high. That's all that matters. Alright. Oh, I spent too much time on that. Copy that. And copy that. And the reason why I'm copying this is because I originally was gonna just use this as the entry world zone, but no, let's just do some leaves. Copy this. MVTP challenge. MV confirm. Great. Paste. And we're going to now try to go to challenge again. And I'm going to figure out exactly where the ground is. So MV confirm. Oh god, fell. So I'm at the exact location I would actually teleport to, so now I don't have to worry about falling out of the world every time I do that. That's what I originally should have done with the other world, but... There. Now if we do MVTP challenge... Oh, it still says we're not quite there. MV confirm. Oh, it's because we spawned in the sky. Let's do this then. MVTP lock challenge. MV confirm. But why are we spawning so high? Is it gonna keep resetting our position? I bet it will be. This terrible tower of now leaves. Oh, it is gonna keep spawning us higher and higher. Okay. Well, that's annoying and frustrating. Well, anyway, so we're just gonna build this outwards. I don't like that at all. Okay. Now we go back to MVTP admin room. MVTP lobby. I guess it's just easy to go back to the lobby every time. Great. let's go grab this challenge arena. And we're going to cut it. MVTP lobby. Oh, that's great. And creative. And now we can just paste this in somewhere. Great. Alright. Now this is in its own separate world, which is probably what Wasabi wanted. This is kind of spawn. We need a way of connecting this area. And we need like command blocks to interact with stuff. Command blocks also are disabled, so I think we'll just manually fill these up ourselves. That'll probably be the easier route. What's that? Phantom membrane. Get that out of there. Need some kind of ground. I guess let's fill this with andesite. Sabi is a huge fan of andesite. To copy this as well, wand. And we're gonna bring this a little bit back. We can also even bring it up. Cut, paste. Oh, it's gonna be the same position though, of course. Cut. Undo. And we copy. Cut. And let's paste it out this way. And this will be somewhat of a landing area, I guess. I might do my classic design here of the portal. I don't know the heights, I gotta get that memorized. He's one more higher. Then we need stone slabs. Up there. Oh, what am I missing? MVTP lobby. I'm just gonna copy a doorway, to be honest. That'll be easier. Oh, let's go this spawn over. Huh. Guess there's not a lot of light. Game rule. Do mobs. Nope, mobs. What's the command called? Mob spawning. False. Just go and push him out the window. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna copy this doorway. Copy. MVTP challenge. MV confirm. Oh, creative. No. Ah, bollocks. I guess I deserve that. MVTP challenge. Confirm. Where's our little spawn area? There it is. I don't know if this is facing the right way, but I just want to make sure that we have it designed right. Undo. Paste. That's what it should look like. So we're a little off. Actually, can we just steal that? Is that alright? Probably will be. It doesn't matter our orientation, really. Okay. We don't currently have a passable brick, so that isn't something we can implement, but we can just do like a general portal of sorts. A passable portal. We need to make that out of something, so what do we make it out of? I tried cobwebs, they're a little too slow. Didn't like that so much. We could do grass, maybe. Grass doesn't get very tall, though. And we also need dirt for that. Same thing for like lilacs and other flowers, so maybe not flowers. Wasabi just said, here comes the tonic, so he's coming online, right as I'm heading off. Let's see, what kind of thing can we use here? I always get stuck on what we want as a passable portal. Seagrass might be kind of cool, but we need water still. Maybe we set up the portals first, we'll worry about what we put in it later. Yeah, that would be fine. I need to know the commands for the portals again, so I need multiverse MVP. So we need to create. Oh, I'm tired. That's multiverse. MVP. Help. Help MVP. There we go. MVP creates. Okay, we need a region selected. Just gonna do that in timing. Let's get our wand. And I think it's just if you even reach this area, we're gonna have a trigger. So, temporary block. Temporary block. 2 positions. MVP list. We need the command for it. This is actually kind of cool. Ooh, let's see. Digging out the moon. I'm curious. Oh, that does look super cool. Oh my god, I totally missed that too. Piece by piece too, and you get like the little light shafts coming out. That last little... that was awesome. Thank you for clipping that. I like that a lot. There's a whole metaphor there, I'm sure. From just a moment ago, yeah, when I was just creating, or digging out this bit. This bit here. Let's see. So, here's our old format. So I'm trying to use the same standard. Default creative west, default admin, default end, to creative. So I use default for the ending location. So I'm going to see MVP creates. This is going to be defaults challenge. Great. And that was the one that's selected. Now we go to MVTP lobby. And switch back to creative. And break through this stuff. Okay. And now we create a 2 challenge here. We'll do something similar like this. Hey, Wasabert. How you doing, Wasabert? Wasaberty. These 2 are selected, right? Yeah. Okay. Now we do MVP creates. We're going to call this 2 challenge. Okay. Now we need to modify the one that we're currently looking at, so MVP modify. Oh, and I forget the format for this. I think the P. Let's see. Destination is default challenge. Destination. I gotta look at their wiki for it. I forget their destination format. Destination MVP TP. MVP. Modify, their format has changed a little bit. And then it's going to be still destination, but the portal is the one that we're specifying. And that's going to be the location we pointed at, so that's going to be to challenge. Oh no, default challenge. There we go. Now if we walk here, boom, pop in over there. Perfect. And now we're going to select this one. MVP select. We've selected to challenge. Is that correct? No, we want to select default challenge. Good. And then MVP, modify, destination, which points to, if you want to go backwards, we want to go back to challenge. I think this would have been easier if I called stuff lobby and end. That probably would have been a lot easier. This one's a tiny bit confusing because it teleports us over here. I forget my reasoning for that, but it's better to do it that way in the end. Oh, what did you do? Wait. Oh no, that was right. Oh yeah, this was in the right place. I was confused because these rooms look exactly the same. I ought to change what they look like. I'm wondering if Wasabi noticed his name yet. I changed it yesterday. Yeah, I did actually. I had to decide to trash it. I changed his name yesterday. I was wondering if you had noticed. I was just lurking around when I was doing homework. Play swap games. Okay. So, I think this is good. Creative. Bring this out one more. Or two more. I think that'll be a good starting area of sorts. Okay. Oh, why is this always one off? My eyes are playing tricks on me. Yeah, good. Let's even bring this out a little bit more. Actually, you know what we can do? This will actually look nice if we just copy it and paste it once more. Copy it right here. Actually, no, we don't want to copy it there because we'll just paste over ourselves. Copy on the far corner, and then paste on the far corner. Good. I kind of wanted to repeat that pattern over and over again. Your nickname has been changed to Corruption of Dirt. I'm not corrupt. So I don't think Wasabert has seen this yet. Mind if I grab you? Oh god, no! Fall through that world. I'm trying to get up there fast. Oh, spectator, survival, TP, Wasabi Tonic to TechSpark. Wasabi gets the early look that no one else is gonna get. Which will just be another island. I don't know if he knows to walk through that portal. Yeah, I don't think he does, because he hasn't walked through it yet. There he goes. Hey, Charlotte, welcome back, by the way. Oh, I imagine that is actually that's a good point, Bull. I don't know if that will be very good to watch both streams at the same time. Wasabi's more entertaining than me, so you can probably go watch his. But yeah, no, that's our little spawn area thus far. I know Wasabi can't hear me, but I like how that's going so far. I think I'll do... What else can I do today? I think I'm still gonna label that as under construction. Been working on my base that whole time, just in a creative single-player world. Oh, sure, I remember you said you went off to that. I was gonna ask you what you're creating, but I got distracted by something. You might have just said, and I just completely blew by that. Your base. Gotcha. Do you plan out your bases ahead of time, and then you create them in, like, in a survival on the actual... afterwards? That sentence not making sense. I'm getting tired. You can hear me. Okay, I'm gonna rely on Wasabi making other arenas here. That's his job. In the meantime, let's do creative. Let's get just a fence over here. We're just gonna fence it in so people can't actually just jump off and die. And we'll say this is kind of under construction. Just creating an underground village that worships the nether. That sounds super cool. Actually, if you have any screenshots, I'm curious to see them. Feel free to post those in like Minecraft. That sounds actually really neat. Let's say coming soon. Arenas. Arena fights and stuff. No. Coming soon. I'm just gonna keep this coming soon. That's easy. Give me that sign. For this, I don't necessarily know what to do in terms of decorations. Seagrass has to go on water. What if we did water? And then we did seagrass. So, that kind of looks cool. I like that. You don't want to spoil it all? Oh yeah, I feel you. Oh, if you're gonna build it in survival, I'm excited to see it. Shoot, I wish you luck on it. Yeah, let's do the same here. Creative water. Kelp, I think that's what I was thinking of. Kelp is a much better idea, thank you. Ah, that's why I couldn't do it right. You can't place this, alright? Oh, you can! Ah, there you go. Oh, I was like, why can't I place it? They're actual blocks, that's interesting. Oh, shoot. I should kind of modify where the exit of the portal is then, because I think touching this, yeah, puts you in. So you can't actually touch the water unless you really run at it. Maybe that's better though, because I know in the other world some people were getting annoyed that they were drowning because of how long they were taking to actually walk into these portals. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it for the time being. But yeah, let's make this kelp. Kelp. What is that? Dried kelp. That looks disgusting. Okay. Can't make it to the roof. I think that looks good. Actually, it looks so damn good with the shader. Alright. Time to stop spoiling ourselves. What do we see without the shader? Yes, you saw the X-rays to check other people and their various exploits. I'm gonna open video settings, shader, back, shader, off. Oh, that still kind of looks nice without the shader actually. I like how it looks. The kelp looks super good. Look at that. That looks amazing. It almost looks better because it looks like retro. I like that a lot. Alright. So, what would these worlds be? I don't even know if this should be labeled. I think it's okay for the time being. We don't have to label it. We are going to do another holograph. Help hologram. Holograms. every time I have to figure out how to do a holograms, I do help hologram. It says call holograms for the main command. I call the main command. It says do holograms help. It's always this runaround I always have to do. There we go. Okay, so we want to create another one. I want to see our list because I have a naming convention for these too. Default build, admin 2 to create. Okay, I don't have a very good naming convention apparently. Creative. Holograms, creates. This is going to be the location, so we're just going to call it, I'll say 2 challenge. And we'll call it challenge room. We don't need an exclamation point. Yeah, that looks nice. And I think they're about the same height as these ones. Yeah. These ones are a little bit higher, so we can just raise it a tiny bit. How do we do that? Move here. Holograms, move here. Chew challenge. A little bit higher. Oh, I'm fighting with that. That's probably fine. Alright. Got that down. Coming soon. Coming soon. No, I'm not gonna say coming soon. In fact, I'm gonna get rid of these. I'm just gonna do like black wool. Aha! Before I forget, this is all breakable stuff, so I need to get rid of some of this. We don't need a sign. We can just leave it as that. Should we do this then? Maybe we'll wall it off. Does that look bad? It looks cheap. This can be another balcony, maybe. Feels weird doing 2 of those, but I guess we'll try that. This one can just be black wool. Okay, now before I forget, I need to make this all an admin claim, so stick. I want to see what the current admin claim is. Oh, it's all the way down there. So to go grab a corner, I have to go fly all the way down here. Admin claims. I need a golden shovel first. Admin claims. Gonna resize it, and we're gonna resize it all the way to this corner. Top. Top. Hole in floor, what? Zero claim blocks. What? Claim. That's fine. That's personal claim blocks, but I've just been using it in Administrator anyway. Okay. Now we're going to de-op myself to make sure I cannot break stuff here. De-op TechSpark. Good. Cannot break a thing. Very corner. Not loud. Oh! Oh, that's not included. Aha. Found something we can break. Wait, make sure you test. Let's go and hop down there again. Oh, God. Admin claims. Oh, we're not admin. OP TechSpark. What are we doing? Admin claims. Oh, it won't let me. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, so what we gotta do is top. Oh, there's no hole in the floor though, don't say that. Top. 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 Give me the top somewhere. Top over here. I hate it. Ah, there we go. Yes. So we have to do this to make sure everything's included. Go a little bit out. This is the direction we're sizing, right? Where do we actually break the kelp on? No, it's this side. And while we're at it, we'll just resize this corner as well. Yeah, especially since that one technically is not protected. Someone could have broke that. So, good to double check. Can I resize it from this far away? I would be amazed. There's a zoom button. I think it's F? Nope. P? O? L? J? Nope. Options, controls. Zoom. C. Oh, I hate that. Resizing claim. Hey. Oh, we gotta go further out though. No zoom button. There's a zoom button. Oh yeah, I'm using Optifine. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. It's from Optifine, right? Where's the... Oh, now I can't even find the edge of the claim. This one. Give me that. Right there. Good. Now that is all protected. We're also going to do this edge. And the claims. That corner. Oh, that is sickening. To try to move with that open. You also have to call admin claims every time you open this, every time you pull open the shovel, which is annoying, but I guess necessary. This also needs to go out further. Okay, I think we're good. De-op TechSpark. Can't break any of this. Can't break any of that. Nothing is breakable. Good. Alright. We are safe to go. Oh, TechSpark. Good. This one we were gonna do kind of a walkway, I guess, again. We can do this bit first. What do we make here? These are slabs, so I guess we broke open this last layer. This doesn't need to be here. And this one went a little bit further out. If I remember, it was 3 out jutting from the wall, so I think this should be the correct amount for that nice little walkway we had. Not too much, but not too little. Oh, this is too skinny though. Make this a little bit longer. Good. No jumping off this cliff. No matter how much you might want to. Let's make sure this lines up with here. Kind of a jutting out, but it's in flush with the wall. Jutting out, not flush with the wall, so we gotta get rid of this. Really? That seems wrong. Yeah, we'll do this. It's all gonna look a little bit different, but that's alright. Ah, because this area didn't actually use the half bricks. These was part of the roof, or what's going on there? Because we don't have an archway, that's why. If we wanted that, we'd have to extend this entire building by 1, so I don't want to bother with that. We'll leave it as is. Oh no, we don't need an archway. Yeah, we do. I'm sorry. No, I'm just being confusing. Alright. Time set, night. Now let's do some final improvements to lighting here before we call it. Oh, you know what I want to do? Never mind. I want to do this island thing. Because I know someone's going to want to work on this. I don't know who it is, but I think UTCat will want to do some kind of work on like a community garden of sorts. Oh shoot. Should we go far out though? No, it should be. It could be like right here. Get some dirt or some grass. It should be a big area though. So let's keep going. Oh, no, don't fall. I remember before I had such a problem trying to make circles. I don't know why I was having trouble with that. It's actually easy as long as you fall in one direction. Okay. And I think... we'll shell out the middle, and we'll just make this all dirt. I'm wondering if it should have a path before we start, though. I feel like it should, so let's do that, possibly. We'll make it look like it's slowly kind of growing into the stone. So, we'll interchange it here and there. And then I want all the edges to be made of stone, so this one can be dirt, but then this edge piece has to be this. Oh, so what exactly is the music you're listening to? Oh, you're using in your stream today. Is this super chill glockenspiel sort of sound. This is, I don't know what glockenspiel stands for, but this is from the Animal Crossing New Leaf soundtrack. Which is actually, I haven't heard a lot of the New Leaf soundtrack outside of the hour music, I guess they call it, where it's at the strike of every hour they had a specific song. I haven't heard all this stuff though, it's very, very calming. I like it a lot. The specific one I can actually just probably link in chat. So that's the specific video I'm listening to right now. And as Charlock stated, this is music I've probably fallen asleep to in the past. Okay, that's good. We'll make this all look natural later. In fact, we could probably just bring this all out by a certain amount. And then we'll start bringing it back in again. So. All the way out. And at this point, we'll start bringing it back in. I'm sorry for the grass blocks you're gonna hear for the next minute or so. Much less calming. Going in circles, that's probably the fastest way to do all this. Okay. Lots of grass. I didn't use a world edit. A, because I don't know the fill command that well. And B, because it feels kind of cheap to do that all the time. So there we go. Let's make this kind of look like it's cracking in. Grass. Good. And even though I put stone here, this isn't where we're going to end up. It's going to go a little bit further than this. Should you feel inclined, you may use SoundCloud in your stream as background music. Thank you for that. I will write that down. I have like a little, it's actually funny if, I don't know if you use Discord too often, but Discord has a pin limit, which I think is the most annoying thing, where you only have about 50 pins, and I know I send a lot of stuff to Wasabi, and by now the pins have absolutely exceeded that 50 amount. So I've just made a Remind Me Discord, where it's just stuff I would normally pin, and I just stick it in a Discord instead. So I'm gonna put that in my Remind Me Discord. Let me put that in... There we go. Oh. Make it right. There we go. Thank you for that. Alright, let's see. Gotta make sure it's symmetrical and proper. At the end of this, we go one more up. And then start building inwards. And we can probably just continue in this fashion. It's alright if it overlaps a bit. You can always break it. Cool. Oh, those are all your own compositions? I thought that would be, like a sort of playlist that you had compiled over time. Oh, that's super cool, man. Plus, it doesn't completely suck. I mean, I feel like that's definitely a good positive, right? Composing music, that is a difficult task, to say the least. But an awesome one at that. The only dipping of my toe that I've ever put into that is music trackers, but I don't do a lot of that. It's been a while since I've even touched like OpenMPT or anything like that. It is actually positive to hear that it's not as hard as you might think. I know... Oh, what is that? I know music theory in itself is actually not too difficult, and... Oh no, Wasabi saw Bull die. And there's a lot of different ways you can learn, and... You know, there's so many nuances. But, good to hear that it's not too difficult. Anyone who's decent at math knows how to code and likes music can write music. That's, I mean, shoot, I like to code. What does coding have to do with it? I'm curious. Just that kind of pragmatic mindset, I guess. Yeah, I kinda like that. Okay. We're gonna do... I feel like I should break this in further. Yeah. I don't want to exceed the bounds though, so I think that's alright. Oh, is it off? It's off kilter. I didn't even notice that. I didn't notice this brick one here. Oh no. How badly is it? Not too bad. We can probably knock it back this way. Nope, that's off center. So we can do that. I'll fix things, and then I just need to adjust one row back. Okay, I'm gonna do this. A little less space than I thought, but that's right. There we go. Look okay? Yeah. Wait, what? Does it look okay? I actually don't know. Music is a bunch of mathematical patterns. Okay. So as long as you have a strong, I guess, desire for math, or enjoyment of math. I don't know if I do. I like problem solving, but I don't know if I'm very good at math, necessarily. Alright, so those link up. That's all symmetrical. Oh, no you don't. I feel like I should probably put some dirt underneath to make it look normal. Some low-hanging fruit. Oh, if only I could do like a pyramid down here, that would be perfect. An upside down pyramid. But I don't think you can specify like negative parameters for that. Oh, I think anyway I'm gonna do this is gonna look terrible. Because I either need to go all the way and do as much as I can, or it's gonna look half-assed. We will see though. Yep, it's gonna look half-assed. Alright, we're gonna get rid of this guy. God, that was horrifying. No, I don't want that. Jesus, I didn't know what that was. Made my heart jump out of my chest. Cut. Cut. Now we just put the rest. Oh, this should be included in the claim though. Admin claims. I guess that was a good thing. Let's see wherever this claim is. Guess who just got another star? Was that what that sound was? Was Sabrity? See, Charlock was just happy that you called it on. I mean, even though Wasabi can't hear me. Wasabi tea? Oh, that hurts my brain. Wasabi tea and Liberty. We're gonna do it the old-fashioned cheap way, where we just go out a bunch. Which I should just claim this whole world. I should actually, well, why am I even doing claiming? We could just do it in a sense that, you're just not allowed to build here, but I think that would probably make me run into more trouble in the end. Yeah, there's all that mess. Gone. Let's grab this guy now. Admin claims. Zoom in. Oh, this makes me motion sick out of the zoom in. Shoot. I was waiting for y'all to both be sharing for me to summon the Wither. You nailed it. You nailed it on the head. I usually don't stream either too often, so you found the perfect moment to do so. Admin claims. Show me claim. Add my claims. Give me corner. Haha! Now take corner. Claim your size. Hey, there we go. And that is within our limit, thank God. Wait, I legit probably spent like at least 10 hours trying to find 3 Weather Skulls. God. I'm down, I probably, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was gonna say, he probably killed it already. That's how he got the star. Yeah, I'm not on for very long though. Killed it in 20 seconds? Oh my god, that is insane. Open TechSpark? Okay. Community garden cultivated soon as well, I'll say for this one. Because it's kind of depressing right now. I gotta give him more size, like that is such a small little area to work with. Let's give it just a little bit more. Bye Zarik, have a great night, thank you for stopping by. I hope to see you on the server soon, I'm sure I will. Sends 4 diamond sword to keeping the wither underground in my mind so I couldn't get far. Or so I couldn't get far. You kept it in your mind? That's actually pretty cool. Strength 2, that's what the local brewery advancement was for. Gotcha, gotcha. Also, I love that achievement name, local brewery. Very fitting for us. Okay, that's a little bit more space. That looks almost reasonable. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. Yeah, I like that. Warning, shameless self-promotion may be about to occur. I'm worried. you got me shooked. Shooken. Done shook. Okay, this area is good. That's blocked off. We can now go to creative room, creative challenge area. Coming soon. Lots of coming soon. Stuff that I might not have the most time to work on, but yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. It done shooketh, exactly, Charlock. Alright, I think I'm just gonna open this up now. There's no reason for me to block it off. Oh, I know a reason to block it off. People are just gonna jump off the edge. Because I gotta control people so they don't die. She could've. Okay. It's when you could've been shook, she could've. Oh, I like that a lot. So first question is, do you happen to like retro gaming? Really old games, that sort of thing. I do. I corrupt retro games on stream almost all the whenever I'm not streaming. Whenever I'm not streaming Minecraft and stuff like that. So I play them rather frequently. She coulda. She coulda, she woulda. She woulda. Yeah. Way more retro than that. Wait, do you happen to like retro games, like really old games, that sort of thing? Oh, okay. Not anything past like, I would say, shoot. Like the Amiga, like 4-year-old games running on 1 megahertz Apple II computers. I don't do too much of that. I like stuff like that, but I don't think I personally do it too much. I think it's neat though, for sure. I'm hearing you both attempt to pronounce this at the same time. I'm dying. Shakura. Minecraft 2019. Boy, I am too. Just couldn't leave tech with that chill as fuck Animal Crossing. Alright, it's peaceful. I'm enjoying listening to it. I feel like you're enjoying as much as I am. Okay, now we got the midpoint, so we don't need that anymore. Maybe I'll put like more this way. Wait. More this way. No, that just encourages them to jump off the edge. Being that you're technically minded and a coder, I want to mention this then. Oh yeah, go ahead. I do done did the code. I do done diddly the code. Oh, this is the last thing I want to do. I want to turn on the shader. Turn that on. And now I gotta see it through Wasabi's eyes. And Wasabi, if you didn't know, polishes his eyes twice daily. So, you gotta get that nice look on that. I'm on a team that's coding a new game for the Apple II computer. That's cool, oh yeah. Really, for the Apple II? Oh my god, that's some old school tech. Let me take a look at, when did the Apple II even come out? Do you guys have a team website? I'm actually kind of curious to check that out. I know a bunch of people that are into the, what would you even call this? Well, I guess that's more retro. Into the making extremely compact games, so making a game in a very compact space, which I imagine you would have to deal with entirely on an Apple II. Like you have to deal with, size limitations, working with what would be the equivalent of assembly. I don't actually know the programming language in that sense. I do not have too much practice with working in such a small amount, sadly. I wish I did. I usually work on optimized code, so I try to speed up code as much as I can. We kickstarted the project a few days ago in an effort to make a box version of the game, similar to what it would be like if you went to a computer store in the 80s or early 90s. Do you have a link to the Kickstarter? Because I actually am really curious to check this out. And Wasabi might be interested in it too. He's a big old school, well I guess emulation guy, but he might be interested to just check it out in general. Also, Charlock, be right back. Oh god, I grab that. I'm putting this also in my little Discord to remind me. Okay, you already got me with the intro graphic. I don't even need to watch the video. I already like the art style for it. Oh, it's an 8-bit RPG too! Oh my god! That's an awesome box set too. I love the art on it. That looks fantastic. Oh, it's so cool. Alright, this is a big... I'm gonna research this when I get off stream. Probably not tonight though. Oh my god, it's 3:30, it's so late. I will check this out though. Let me put this away. My Remind Me Discord. What I need is a Remind Me bot so I can actually remind myself to check this stuff regularly. Remind me... Paste this. Kickstarter. Yeah, thank you for sharing, man. I'm gonna absolutely check that out. So wait, let me double check the goal. Have you guys been funded all the way? Have you reached your funding goal? Oh yeah, you guys, whew, you've blown past your goal. That's awesome. Richard Garriott and John Carmack have both pledged to buy the game, and they agreed to appear in the game as NPCs. That's so cool. Wait, Carmack. That is... Okay, I recognize Carmack's face. I don't know Richard Garriott though. I'm looking up all these people. Ah, that's why I don't know Garriott. His alternate ego, Lord British. In this, oh, Ultima, gotcha. That's what I should associate it with. That's totally gonna show us as NPCs too. Oh, people are gonna love that. Okay, lighting. I gotta do a quick lighting thing here. Torch. Does that look bad? That does look bad. There's a little warmth. That's why I love slight shadows, so that you can't really see too well, but it warms up the area. That's what we're gonna keep on doing. And we're gonna skip not 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For that warm bridge look. We can also probably get rid of that one. Be slightly disproportionately lit, but I think it's okay. Time set, night. Time set, midnight. They spawn too, I think I missed that. Oh, that's crossing Wasabi's chat with my chat. Let's do like one more over here. Okay, I think it looks alright. Welcome back, Fizz. Killed the other one in my death basement. Hashtag Minecraft out of context. I'm amazed. That is well. I mean, that is so much over the goal. That is fantastic to see. I like when like amazing projects that like are worthwhile of Kickstarters, and you know they deserve to be funded. They get funded extremely well, and I am sad to see the ones that are what would you call misusing the Kickstarter kind of system. That's not the right word for it. Misusing, abusing? I guess just abusing. But it's good to see a project that gets funded well over the amount that they were originally asking for, when it's well deserving. I gotta make sure this is lined up. It looks lined up to my eye, but my eyes are a little broken. Nope, it is broken. Alright, there we go. Unequal shadows. Also, these two are off. Let's knock this one back. I messed up on just about every torch I could have. This one's off. Okay. Oh, what I don't like anymore is now that we have this ugly thing. Oh, this is gonna look terrible anyway I put it, I think. Oh, don't do that. Can we nicely trap this light in to where it doesn't look like... No, that's gonna look so bad. Oh my god. Use some light adjustments. I guess that kind of looks fancy. I don't know if I'm going to keep it like that though. That looked like it needed a Burger King sign in it or something. Wait, which parts? The giant bit over here. So, does that look... I have a hard time deciding. I think it's the necessary amount of blocks. Oh, it's flat and square shaped. Gotcha. Yeah, it was also kind of just jutting out, like, uncomfortably. Okay, that's all good. Needed. Well, let's not block off this part either. That can stay lit. Gives us some slight glow. Good. Get all that locked in. Good. Looks like Hungry Hungry Hippos, to be honest. But I think it looks kind of okay for the most part. Time set, midnight. Yeah, it has an odd look to it now, though. They don't really look like sky shafts anymore, so that makes me want to get rid of this bit. Or at least just make it... Maybe that'll work. I don't want to obstruct the view so much. Yeah, that looks alright. So let's do that. Oh, that was right. Get this one. And this one. Good, good, good. Has a little bit of a peek out, but I think it's okay. Alright. And then let's see if we want glowstone up here at all. I did like the extra lighting, but now... Well... Yeah, I don't think we need it. Maybe redstone lamps if we're gonna have anything on the outside. Because glowstone looks a little cheap. In my opinion. Let's try some redstone lamps, see what that looks like. Problem with redstone lamps, of course, is still lighting them, so let's try a torch. I'll try it away from the actual lights. I think I'm going to do this, I would actually just build it into the roof. Oh, that looks terrible. Can we see it from far away? Yeah. If we keep it symmetrical, it might be alright. Oh, that's just too glaring. No, let's not bother. This will be lit up during the day anyway, so. We'll stick with glowstone. Though it defeats me to have it. I think it'll be okay. Okay, cool. Now we gotta do one last little bit over here. Take that down. There. I wish I could copy and paste this over. Rotating is a little difficult though. Glass. And this is all at the expense of Wasabi. I don't think this lighting actually transfers over too well to the classic game. Okay, it's all set. Last one. Is it lower than it should be? Okay, there's that last one. Time set night. Moon is out. And I think everything looks okay for the most part. We added in this new addition, got the arena area out. Worlds are still separate, of course. There's the big old wasabi. And also, Charlock's TechSupportSparky, which is coming along beautifully. I love the design of that. It looks amazing. Also, the beacon looks super cool at night too. It kind of looks like a Hollywood spotlight. We got some of the admin room done. We're slowly but surely making progress in this room. So, at least we got another corridor finished, I guess. I gotta figure out the player head thing. I gotta enable command blocks temporarily to get that set. Back to the lobby. And Survival World, people are working on that. I have no hand in that for the most part. Got a soon-to-be community garden and another sort of building that we can now extend a couple more rooms to. First of which we have already working, which is going to be our arena area. We have one arena set, and then we're going to have multiple that Wasabi was considering. So, that was our progress made today, and it is getting so late for me that I can hardly talk anymore, so I'm going to have to call for the night. So let me go ahead and exit out of here. I'm going to say night to the people here. But I'm going to transition scenes and do a little bit of a closing card. Corruption of Dirt, I forgot he changed my nickname. Alright. And now, let me transition scenes to my starter screen. And yeah, I don't, as I said, get to stream too often, sadly. Every here and there, I get a chance to. I'm always glad when I can. But I don't have a regular streaming schedule at the moment, just due to college coming up in about 5 or so weeks, though. I should be able to stream more often. Whether I have a definite streaming schedule or not is up in the air at the moment, but once I knock out college, I'll be able to stream more regularly. Awesome stream. Thank you so much for stopping by, to Charlock Bullshit Plays, to Gerald, I'm going to pronounce that wrong, I'm so sorry, to Wasabi and everyone that was able to stop by. Thank you for the Animal Crossing music, glad you liked it. Yeah, so we'll probably do a corruption stream next time that we pop on. We have a new corruptor available to us, which is super awesome. I'm very excited about that, so we'll do some GameCube games the next time around. I was gonna do Tony Hawk today, but I didn't get a chance to, so Tony Hawk someday in the future, I think. So stay tuned for that. And let me check out who's hosting tonight. Or who we're gonna host tonight. Is that a raccoon eating a microphone? Almost. He's talking in the microphone. I guess you could assume he's eating though. I would understand that confusion. Oh, there's a little bit of wasabi you heard in there for a second. And the background I got is a bunch of corruptions. Actually, the corruptions I captured, so that was corrupting Joust on the Atari 2800. And I captured some of the nice graphics we got out of that, because we got some beautiful graphics from corrupting that game. So that's the away screen. Anyways, I'm gonna let the song play out for a couple more seconds, and we're gonna go and raid. Oh, it was actually a raid at the end of the song too. We're gonna raid Mr. Wasabi Tonic, who is already streaming on the exact server that we were just playing on, so you'll be able to check him out. So I hope everyone has a great night. Thank you so much for the kind words to all of you. And I'll catch you all in the next one, or I'll see you on the server if you stop by. But yeah, have a great night, everyone.